Hello, 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 everybody. It is freezing cold here. So let's quickly welcome our Square Squad members, give them a shout out, and then I will join you. Let me just pour my coffee, hey? So I look forward to spending time with you. Where is it? There we go. Shout. Hello, hello, hello. Now, why is this camera like this? Should I put it back a little bit? Yes, like that. So, how's everybody? I am very tired, but as it always happens when I spend time with you, you energize me. Let me stir my coffee. I need to stir my coffee. That's why we were late. Load shedding. Ay, ay, ay. And she asked what time. I said what time, and then I was late. Ashla, I'm off to the podiatrist with my daughter in a few minutes. Jackie, prayers with you that all will go well. It will be a very good appointment, eh? Yes. Oh, hello, Rebecca. How are you doing? I'm so happy to be spending time with you. And Cindy, hello, my sweetie. It's freezing cold here. I had the hairdryer on my face just to heat up. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all today. Hello, Christy. How are you doing? And Samantha. And Carrot Boo. Ooh, lovely. And Bridget. How are you doing? Angelus. Hello, good afternoon. God bless you from New York, Yonkers. Hello, Kaylin. How are you doing? And there you go, crazy puppy lady. Been spending time at your channel this week. Hello, Dinky Jane. Good to see you. And Connie. And Shatika. Ooh, you are just all so welcome. Come into the house. Come into the house. I'll move up a little bit. I've got my temperature blanket on my lap to keep me warm. How are you doing, Laura? Margie. Oh, it's so cold. My nose wants to run. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Everything just must stay warm. I'll have some lovely coffee now. Hannah, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Oh, my hands are even cold. Jessica made me some lovely mittens. Is it mittens? Yes, mittens. Let me just stick to the word mittens. I don't know where it is. Where is it? It's just gone 6 p.m. It's 6:11 p.m. here. Hello, 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 my sweetheart. You better put some time aside for me, hey? 10 minutes, please, if you can. Hello, Sheila. How are you doing? Hi, Ocean, everyone. Hello, she said, it's freezing cold today at 18 Celsius after the heat wave we had. It dropped severely. Oh, wow. So freezing cold at 18? Well, 18 with wind chill I'm just stirring my coffee. I'd like to have some coffee. Let me do this. We're only going to be live for 2 hours, right? Because there's only 2 hours left. And let me drop the link. Anybody who wants to spend time with me and come and show me yarn, crochet, and knitting, you are so welcome. Okay, let me pin that quickly. Pin the message. There we go. StreamYard. I want to show you progress on my retro Granny Square sweater. I've been working on that today because, yay, I needed to do something about that. Lydia! Wait, where was my last? Everybody said hello to Veronica. She said hello, 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 Sheila. She says it's freezing cold because after the heat wave you had, oh yes. And she says hello, everyone in that chat. I won't try and copy your accent because I don't know how. Good day, Isha, and all in the chat. Just got the call and I have to go out to help with farm work. I'll be listening but not chatting. Oh, sweetheart, you got to go help with farm work. Can you believe you get the call? This wife has got to come and help. Hey, that is a very capable lady there. Hey, right there. And she crochets. How else? How else? Thank you, my sweetheart. I'm so glad that you love the channel. I love you being here. Now, you see, even there today, my eyes are so tired that to focus on the screen. Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon, evening, or good night, wherever the people are. Happy crochet, everyone, and knitting, says Lydia. Thank you, my sweetheart. I have also been hiding among your videos. Do you have one special for joining Granny Squares? Yes, two. I'm joining some of at the moment, but I need a master class. Yeah, I've got one for the zigzag. It looks like you've actually stitched it with a machine. Zigzag. That I love. And then there's the good old faithful single crochet join. Hello, Lucy. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Crochet spot. Lucy's crochet spot. How about spinning? I must still, that's on my to-do list. I need to learn how to spin. Rita Pacheco, hello, my sweetheart. Good to see you. Hello, Miss Tina. Hello, Ursha gave you a thumbs up. And I'm in the ads right now. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello, everyone in the chat room. She says, my sweet Rita, I send you an email. Check out when you can. Did I do that right, Veronica? My sweet Rita. I think I did it. Very close. Okay. But hello, amazing Veronica. Oh my goodness, I have to send you money for my stitch markers. I will do it today. She says, there you go. She will do it today. Debbie, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Oh, what? There we go. I can pray for her. I don't know if you know what's wrong. If you don't need to know what's wrong. The Lord knows what's wrong. By all means, Katrina. I hope all is well with the baby, hey? Chris! Yay, this worked out great because I just got up and finished making my coffee. It's like Ursula on tap. Yay, you're funny. Handmade by Mimi D. Hello, my sweetie. She says, hi, Ursula and everyone. Good afternoon, or is it evening, dear Ursula? And hello, everyone in the chat. It is evening here, 6 p.m. Just gone 6 p.m. And I'll be here till 8 p.m. So it's just less an hour and 45 minutes. I'll be spending with you lovelies. Don't worry, my sweet Rita. Do when you can. Alex is so happy. Oh, that's very good. She says, thank to the ladies who got Alex's stitch markers. He has one more left. Okay. So Alex, her son, is selling stitch markers. If you have not yet bought, go and check it out. You probably have some pictures somewhere. Hey, Veronica. Maybe I missed it. Ooh, I need to get my hands around this coffee because I'm very cold. She is having a baby girl today. Oh, today is the day, hey? She says, I cannot imagine it cold there and we are burning up here. Got sweat going in places. I didn't even know I had. Oh, look at you. Hello,
Hi.
hello. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm so happy you come up. Is this the first time that you're up on my channel or the second time?
I think it's the second time.
I think it's the second time.
Yeah.
I think it's the second time as well. And hello, hello, Poppy. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I was sitting down there waiting for you to push a button and I realised I hadn't pushed a button my end.
Listen, I pushed the, the 30 seconds countdown to go live. And then by the time it's 11 seconds, I see nothing's happened. I had to press go live. Why do I always nearly forget? I don't know. Hello, hello. She's spinning. Oh, are we going to see that? She's spinning. Hello, Rebecca. Fantastic. That's so nice to see. Everybody is saying hello.
I joined the studio and forgot to press the button.
Yes, that's how it goes, eh? What did you say? Start. Connie, it's because we're in the southern hemisphere. It is so cold. Your father blanket number 2 with another one to make after this one. Ooh, I can imagine the orders are flying. And Lulu is saying, let me just quickly see here. Hi to everyone coming in. I'm just now having my first cup of coffee right now. Ooh. Well, awesome, Sanita. Everybody's saying hello to Sanita.
Hi, everyone.
And hello to Poppy.
Hiya.
Hello, Marshallie. Oh, I nearly forget her name. Guest on the panel, everybody in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. There we go. Hello, all the lovely ladies. Ooh, you want to learn how to spin? There you go. And she's saying, how's work going, Sanita? Praying for patterns for the switch over, patience for the switch over. I saw a picture of you, Sanita, and I thought, oh, is Sanita starting a new job?
No, I'm done.
You're done. Oh, you're done. Okay. Okay. There she says. So how was your day? Sanita is on my left. She's in the USA. We've got the UK. Rebecca, are you in the USA?
I'm in Canada.
UK.
Hey.
Canada. Oh, wow.
Oh, bless.
That's Rebecca's Saracata?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Saracata. That's so nice of her to sit here and spin.
It's not only that, it's nice to put a face to the name, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah.
It is. That's the whole thing. Hello, Pat. How you doing? Hello, hello. So how was the weather today, Poppy?
Baltic. Because we've had over in the UK, we've had temperatures that have gone over 40 degrees, which if you work in the Fahrenheit, I think it's something like 104 or something silly.
Oh.
Our average, I did work this out the other day, our average that we'd get around this, well, not this time of year, but the middle of summer would be around the 35 mark in Celsius, which was,
oh, wow,
94 or something in Fahrenheit. That is the max we would normally get. But all of a sudden it jumped up to the 40s.
Oh, wow.
And we had baking day of 40. My body got used to it because I'm pretty good at keeping this place cool. And not only that, I've spent time over in Australia during the summer when it was 40s to 43s. And today the rain is due to stop. That's what it's saying on my screen at the moment. And our temperature is sitting at 19 degrees.
I'm going to be right back in a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. No worries. No worries. That is Rebecca. Samantha, that is Rebecca, who is Suricata.
Saracata, yes. Here, the chat.
I always wondered how it was said.
Yes.
I hope I say it right. I mean, I don't know how to say it. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Dawn, good morning, Dawn. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me quickly show you. Then I've showed you. Once I've showed you, I've showed you. I finished the back. And this is the front. Now, if I put it on, it fits beautifully, right? It's my retro granny sweater. Now, at the bottom, I'm going to repeat this bit. This bit will be repeated here. And I'll still see. The sleeve doesn't need to be very long. And this bit will be repeated at the end of the sleeve. So, ooh, it's baby yarn. It's Kartopu Baby 1. 100 grams, 250 meters. Ooh, it's so warm. It's very warm. I love it. But now it's like a headache that I got after figuring everything out. I had to pull out 3 rows on this side, 3 rows on that side to get it to. It's too big. Why is it bigger than the front? Come, squeeze in.
Did you put a photograph of that up the other day, Ursula?
Yes, just the bit that started, and my husband said, "Is that a bib?" So that's not a bib. That is not a bib. How dare you insult my sweater to be?
I said I saw it and I thought it was lovely, and I'm like, ooh.
Now my husband thought it was a bib. He thought it was a bib. He looked at me doing it. He says, "Is that?" I said, "Oh, doesn't this look pretty?" He said, "Is it a bib?" Like, how dare you? Why would I make a bib? For who? It's not for a baby. What baby is going to wear a retro bib? My goodness. Yeah. Hello, Jeanette, DOY. And Miss Geraldine. Hello, got time to watch. Yes, we've all got 4 countries represented here today, hey? I'm so glad you ladies came up. My sweet Linda is taking a well-deserved break. So I'm like, yay! I need all the help I can get. What are you making, Sunita?
Oh, don't. I spent last night attempting to join Granny Squares. Okay, I haven't found your videos yet. I will double check them. I'd seen a picture of joining Granny Squares using the Granny Stitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, I must have seen it about 6 to 8 months ago because I remember it. And I've got short-term memory problems and I have to wait 3 months for it to come round. So it's been at least 3 months since I saw this picture. Don't know where, let alone whether I'm doing it correctly. But they're the 2 squares that I'm joining.
Oh, that's beautiful squares, eh?
They're just quite simple.
And,
but
I love the colors. Look, it's a classic. You can't beat a classic, right?
Yes, yeah.
Let's just start there. And then the colors are beautiful. So now, how do you want to join them?
Well, this is how I've joined them. Whether it stays like this, I don't know. Now I've got to work out which way's front, which one's back. I don't actually know. I just hope it's worked.
Okay, I'm going to solo you so I can see.
It's not sewn. What I'm doing is...
Yes?
Hold on, let's move it to the side so you can see.
You're doing a single crochet. Yeah,
no,
okay, let's tell us.
What I'm doing is I'm doing the granny stitch all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but down the side and across and then up. And then as I go to join the next square, I granny stitch, slip stitch, granny stitch, slip stitch all the way down.
Well, that's perfect.
Is that a proper method then?
It's proper.
That's what I'm after. Is that a proper method?
Can be. Proper as proper can be.
Oh,
that is very proper. Yes.
It looks
everybody's saying.
So that's what it's
Granny D is Granny D in the house. Oh wait, I want to see that big one. I want to see that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's for a baby.
No, my husband went, "Oh, that's a nice blanket." I said, "Darling, it's going to be a top." He went, "Oh, okay." I'll be quiet then. This is I'm just working on the bust line down at the moment. So it's just like the front panel, and I hope it fits. If not, it'll end up getting undone and being a blanket.
No, you know, those colors would be beautiful for a little girl. I would think it would be beautiful as a baby blanket.
Little babies. I haven't got any little babies around me or that I know of any coming up sort of locally to me. But if anybody wants to know the colours,
Can you hear me?
finding the labels.
Yes.
It's also, yeah, it's the, I don't know if the colourways are still there though. It's Stylecraft, and it's the 4-ply special by Stylecraft.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I got these in a mystery box about 2 years ago. And I was like, what am I meant to do with that? It's the only 4-ply I had.
Okay. So that's a 2-weight. For the American friends, it's a 2-weight. It's a 4-ply,
so
hey?
It's one below DK, which is DK's a US 3 Australian 8 ply.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's the one below
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
I can only remember the DK because that's what I use all the time on the channel, isn't it?
It's a 2-weight.
Well, on my channel.
You know what? When I started learning about American weights, the one I memorized was the 3-weight.
Yeah.
Because it's my favorite. So I know anything thicker is above, thinner is below. So the 2-weight is definitely a 4-ply. Hello, Isola and Granny D. Hello. Hello, howdy, everyone. Getting ready to go back to the yarn shop near us. Oh, my goodness. Wanted to pop in and say howdy. Ooh, you better buy some lovely yarn. Ooh, we can do with that. Wow. Hello, everybody's saying hello.
Hello.
That's beautiful. Can you hear us, Rebecca? I can see you and I could hear you.
I think so. I can't get the headphones to work, and your voices are very quiet, and I can't tell if you can hear me or not.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you. 100%.
Am I loud and clear,
Yes.
or am I really whispery?
You're perfect.
Loud and clear.
So sorry.
Gonna have to lip
This
read.
is my first live, if you can't tell.
It's okay, you're doing better than me.
You're doing great.
No, that's fantastic. I'm so glad you came up. I mean, that's fantastic. It always takes, my first live, I was so nervous. Oh, I think it was just giggles and talking over. I think it was, what's her name? Julie from, oh, now I can't even remember the name. And she was one of the yarn hookers, What's her name, Julie? Anyway, I went on her live. She phoned me an hour before the time. And I said, what? I've got to put a face on. And I've got to quickly wash my hair at least. And but I tell you, I was so nervous. And there was a delay. I kept on talking over her. And afterwards I thought, you know, you feel like, oh, that's terrible. We all start out somewhere, hey? So, wow.
My first live was on a channel. It was, I can't think of his name, but one of the a gentleman that's got a crochet channel, and I've jumped up. I've watched his videos a couple of times. I jumped up to say hello, and the conversation changed to 1970s children's TV. And I had to say to him, I'm sorry, darling, I don't know, well, not even children's telly. It was all TV, because he's like, oh, I've been seeing this episode from the UK telly from like the 1970s, and do you know it? And I'm like, I was born in 78, darling. No, I can't give you any details on any of these. I'm okay if it's sort of 19.
Were you born in 78?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was David. It could have been David.
That's yeah.
Might have been David, yes. No, but you look like you're so young. I wouldn't think you were born in 70 anything. You look like you were born in 80 something.
That's because I've got the light sitting perfectly, so it flattens the wrinkles. The hair's pulled back so tight that I've got an auto facelift. And I stay out of the sun because I used to work nights. So
oh my goodness.
No, give me another 10 to 15 years, and then my face will just drop, because that's what's happening.
Oh, don't even say it.
Ladies in my family.
You've got to be very quick to agree. If someone says you look young, you say thank you. I am glad you think so. You know, whether you agree or not, if it's a compliment, I'm glad you think so.
Well, I used to smoke, and I went to the shop on my 34th birthday, and I got asked for identification to buy a packet of cigarettes. You had to prove that you were over 21 at this point in the UK. And I looked at the lady. I said, I love you. She went, what do you mean? I said, I've got no ID, but I love you. Thank you. Best birthday present ever. And I skipped out the shop, and she's going, what about your ciggies? I said, I've got to walk a mile and a half back to get me ID, girl. Give me a chance.
Yes. No, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Right, so
Julie the Whippy Chick. Yes, that's Julie the Whippy Chick. That is the right one. Nana is saying there. Okay, the colorway. Sweetie, tell us. Forgive me if I talk over you.
You're in charge of this one. I'll just wait my turn. Right, okay, so the green, which is this one here, it's been reballed. Hope it's not showing up too badly on camera. This one
Why is it being recalled? I wonder.
Sorry, reballed.
Is it called Heather?
Yeah, this one's called Meadow.
Sweetie, it will help if I don't talk over you. It'll help. Okay, let me be quiet. Say the full sentence.
Okay, really quick. Right, okay,
it's
so
reballed.
It's been reballed because it kept catching. I was centre pulling and it was doing my heading. So I've respun it or reballed it, and it's called Meadow, the green. The white is white, and the pink is pale rose.
Ooh, that's a lovely name.
And they are all from the 4-ply. Which label looks better? That one. Yeah, the 4-ply special by Stylecraft.
Special by Stylecraft. Okay.
Yeah, it's one that's easily accessible over here in the UK. Price ranges from about £2.20 for 100 grams up to, I've seen it going for £2.50, £2.60. So for me, I don't buy Stylecraft because it's out of my price range. It's too much. I'm not paying that.
All right. You see, even Chris says, wow, she looks young. I would have said she was 24, so exactly, Chris.
Oh,
I would not have said she was born in 70 anything. 80-something, yes, maybe. You know.
Oh, I was told
no more chats from me. She needs to concentrate on the project. Oh, sweetie, good luck. Good luck with it.
Lovely trip, darling.
Oh,
I was told a really good piece of anti-aging advice. Okay, and it's anti-aging advice for lazy women.
Get your pens. Get your pens out, or you must come back to this point of 28 minutes into the live to get the anti-aging advice. Yes, let's go. Let's hear it. Sanita, we want to hear it.
Don't frown. It uses more muscles, than smiling does. So the more you smile, the less wrinkles you'll get when you're old and decrepit. There you go.
I remember that.
So
anybody says, who you're smiling at, I'll say, I'm not smiling, I'm exercising how not to wrinkle.
Yeah, anti-aging. Yeah, smiling for anti-aging. And then, of course, when you do find a wrinkle, you can blame it on the other half because it's his fault you frowned in the first place. Or hers.
Absolutely.
Or blame the kids.
Yes, Rebecca, you wanted to say something, sweetie?
Technical difficulties.
Oh, but it was so nice to see you.
Pardon?
I say it's so nice to see you.
Thanks. Are they connecting to mine? Sorry, my husband is trying to help me. He's very techie. I am not.
Okay, that's good. We're patient. We are patient. We've got nowhere to be. I'm only going to be here,
and I'll be right back.
100%.
Thank you.
Go for it. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Okay.
So Dawn wants to dance. Let's just quickly dance for Dawn. Get your jingle jangle around your ankle. Where is it? There we go. Wriggle the shoulders at least. Then I'm warming up now. From talking to you guys, I've got my coffee. I was sitting there, my face I don't know about you, but whenever I'm very cold, it's like the point of my nose is the coldest. I go and I kiss my husband and he says, wow, you're so cold. What was that? Like my nose was poking you.
With me, it's my hands. My hands get extremely cold. And
Yeah.
my ears.
Me too.
Oh, yes. No, mine was cold. Ooh, hello, Vicky. Hello, Ocean, everyone in the chat and the panel. I am so blessed to have you ladies on the panel. I was thinking, oh, my Linda's not here. What am I going to do? But then I thought, no, you know what? The chat is always so kind that if
Yes.
we say, I need your help, they come up and they just save the day. The very first time I remember, it was that time of the month for me. I had fever. I wasn't feeling well. And this is probably like within the first 6 months that I had a live stream. And that day I said, I just need someone to be up here with me. And I remember Nancy from Nancy's Hooked on Crochet came up. You know how things like that stick in your mind? You never forget who helped you, you know? So that was amazing. I just warmed my heart. Hello, hello, Bella. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Isla. She's probably gone, but thank you for spending time with us. And thank you for everyone hitting the thumbs up. And I can't believe I'm so blessed to have my sweet Sunita next to me. What a blessing. Hey? Wow.
I can hear you.
Yes. Woo!
Happy. I just had the wrong setting. I didn't need to do anything. I just needed to put it on regular.
That's
Now I can hear what you're saying, so let's start all over again. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm in Canada. That's what I've gotten out of the conversation.
There's her name. Surikata Crafts, Rebecca. And if any of my moderators will drop her link, I will so appreciate it. Thank you so much. And the same goes for Crazy Poppy Lady and my sweet Anita. I must remember, everybody is sitting on Jessica's bed tonight. Jessica's bed, under Jessica's bed, below my table. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? Well, Sanita will never age. Then she always has that nice smile. That is true. That is true.
Thanks, Chris.
Hello, hello. Everybody say hello. Let me just see. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? I've rocked my chain. You're doing a new one. Hey, you've got to put one day aside and get the chain under control. You will be the boss of the chain.
Zach, what type of chain are you what are you making the chain for?
He wants to learn how to crochet. Thank you, Chris. Oh, you're a sweetheart. There you go. There is Rebecca from Canada. I was saying to me, if I hear the Canadian accent, it's like, oh, that's just more American. It's like, I don't hear Canadian. I just hear, oh, they're also American, but they say Canada. It's the same continent.
I don't say about an A all the time.
Yeah.
If I said, we're going to talk about it, or what you doing, eh? Then you hear I'm Canadian.
I heard the difference. I could never hear the difference. Now I hear the difference.
I love the Canadian accent, but then I grew up watching a certain Canadian and his big fluffy puppy on the telly, so I can't remember the name of the TV program.
Hi, Jeannie.
He was a Mountie. Need I say any more? Men in uniform.
Yes, but I remember that. I remember. Well, I don't know if it's the same show, but I remember a show about this Mountie.
He was a Mountie, and he had like a husky style dog.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one.
How
are you, Jeannie?
Boots did it.
Was it Mountie Dan?
Sorry?
Mountie Dan?
Why does that sound so... It's bound to be, isn't it?
I think that's the only one I can think of that's got a Mountie in it.
It was based around him. Excuse me a minute.
It wasn't in the 1970s. It was not in the 1970s TV show. Because she said, when David had the 1970s program on, she didn't know any of the programs. So it must have been after that. How are you doing, Jeanette? And how is Jeannie doing? Listen to this. How's Jeannie doing? Ooh, that's a tongue twister. It can't be happening right now. I think what I'm going to do while I'm sitting here is I'm going to put at the bottom of this thing, I need to put a row of yellow before I start the, how do you say? Ooh, who is joining me? There we go. There we go. Hello, sweet Jeannie.
Jaxie,
There we
hi.
go.
Sorry about that, everyone. I just had my husband standing at the door going, for a good few minutes while I was on silent going, food. And I'm like, well, I've got to cash in me first. It's like that Friday. Put the order
Love
in,
and cold water won't do it. Love and cold water won't do it.
No, he's popping in the food order. So when it arrives, I'm sorry to say I'm going to have to leg it, but I'll put you back on the tablet.
No worries. Absolutely no worries.
Yeah.
I'm just glad for everyone that's here. I'm just so happy. And I'm happy I made progress on this sweater today because I still want to wear it while we have winter, because winter is coming to an end when. Hello, Elmarie and Michelle. Oh, hello. Elmarie is also in South Africa. Elmarie, I said I had the blow dryer on my face because my face was so frozen. And I thought, hey, this is a very cool idea to warm up my face. How do you warm up your face? So, hello, Michelle. Hello. I think my son must heat up my coffee. Maybe call him without disturbing you.
How old is your son?
21.
I have a
21.
son.
He just turned end of April. He turned 21. You have a son. How old is your son?
I have two boys. They're 13 and 15. And Lucas also has autism.
Okay, because my son, I can't ask him to make coffee, and purely because I haven't taught him to make coffee. I'm sure if I teach him how to make it, he'll make it. But you know, what part of Canada are you in, Rebecca? She's asking.
I am about an hour away from Zach.
Oh wow!
I'm in Ontario. I'm north of
Hello,
Toronto.
Tiffany. Oh, we've got a dance for Miss Jaxie Wood. Hello. I always say Mrs. Wood. Let's just quickly dance. There you go.
I was doing the
realize
dance.
that you don't get to watch the video play.
I was quite shocked because the video popped up for us as well, or at least for me at this end, it popped up.
Yeah,
so
but
you didn't see me.
I
in my
thought
oh.
13 and 15. Oh wow.
Yeah,
our boys are 13 and 15. Yes, my son can heat up anything because I've taught him how to do it. Now, you know, he can heat up anything. So what I do is often I make, so my husband's not here, he's outside working now. So I made 2 cups of coffee. So I know that if it gets cold, the only assistant I have is I can ask him to heat it up. I won't ask him to make it. I'll just ask him to heat it up. I'll go for safety. Thank you.
Lucas gets up in the morning and presses play on the coffee for me. So when I get up, there's coffee waiting.
My daughter started making coffee when she was in teens. Well, tea mainly from my parents when we popped down. She was about 12, and she got a really cool idea. She just got one of the saucepans, and she put the cup inside the saucepan and carried the saucepan in with the 2 handles and handed it over. Then anything that spilt, she could tip back into the cup.
That's smart.
My goodness. Hello, Steve. Happy Friday to you, your panel, everyone in the chat. She says, I was totally wiggling too, says Jaxie. I haven't said hello to Jessica. Hello, Jessica. That's my daughter, but she's
Hello,
with Oma at the moment. So not sure when she's coming home, but hope it is soon. So
Yeah.
anyway, so you've got the rest of this day left. I've got, say, an hour and 15 minutes, and then it is time to have a bath, and then it's maybe one movie, and the day ends. And sometimes it really gets me down. I would look up, and you know, when you fall in the Pinterest hole, I look up and it's 11:45, and I'm like, don't tell me.
I don't even need to go on that site to fall in there. I can sit there with my crochet hook and zombie out, as we call it in this house.
But I'm sitting on my comfy chair next to my bed. I mean, that's the room my husband sleeps in, that we sleep in. So I can't really, you know, be inconsiderate and go late night in that room while he wants to sleep. So, and he is someone that likes to go to bed sooner rather than later, whereas I prefer later. But now, yeah, you know, I think that he gets the say because he brings the check home. So okay, you bring the check home, you must be alert tomorrow. That's fine.
Well, we're quite lucky now because my eldest daughter has moved out. She's gone and moved in with my parents because there's more jobs in the area for her to find a job. And she's like 22 now anyway. So off she goes. And we've now got...
I can't believe that you have a daughter of 22 because you say your daughter moved out. I'm like, is she old enough to move out? And the next minute you say, she's 22. You girls are shocking, man.
I got rid of her at 18. She moved in. She went out to university. Then she came back. She lasted about 3 months and couldn't handle me asking her to wash up a dish. So she went, I've got to find a job. Get out of here. I said, go on then. So she
and another hat.
Let me just solo you quickly, Sunita.
Oh.
Sunita, quickly show them. I'm solo you. Oh, I love how you do it. I wonder if mine will come out as pretty if I do it. Is that just blue hats next to you there? Wow. A stack of blue hats. Oh.
How long have you been working on that stack?
This I just started in the beginning of July, but I only got 14. This would be 15. I'm going to try to finish it, but...
Only. Do you hear her up there? Only. That's mad.
What?
Only. Yes. She made it. I met her when she was making hats and she was sitting on her, is it your, I don't know what you call it, your sofa or your lounge suite? Ooh, my tongue will twist on that. Jou sitkamer stel. Daar het jy gesit. I'll just go over to Afrikaans and then we all understand each other.
No.
Hello, Inga. How are you doing, sweetie? There you go.
That's amazing. You've done loads. Have you been putting any other projects in between them to break it up?
The hats? No.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no, but
maybe different colored hats.
My main focus is hats, Hat Not Hate.
Yeah.
Which I kind of started in 2000.
Yeah.
And made 50 hats originally for Hat Not Hate. And then 2001, I figured if I could do 50 hats, I could do more. So the challenge basically, like whatever year it is, you make that number of hats.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I know where you're coming from with the challenge because I was making poppy-shaped brooches for the Royal British Legion. That's how I got my name, the Crazy Poppy Lady. Because the first year I did 1,000, second year it was 1,000, the third year COVID hit, so I only did 200.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, I can.
That is so many.
But sorry. Oh, it was doing my head in. That's why I hate ends. There was 8 ends per poppy. But yeah, I haven't done any this year yet.
She says, hello everyone in the chat. I'll be lurking, finishing up on my daughter's friend's hat, then going to whip up a couple of more. Hat Not Hate. Oh, you're on Sunita's train.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Sunita, I love the spiral pattern that you created for the top of the hats. It's beautiful.
Yeah, call it the burst.
There you go. Hello.
Do you have a Jane for that one?
Do I
or a
have?
tutorial, a pattern or a tutorial for that?
I just show
style?
you how to do the bursts of kindness, and then for the body, I just do whatever stitch. Right now, I'm hung up on the hag stitch. So
Yeah.
On the what stitch? Hung up on the what stitch?
hag, H-A-G. It's basically a half double crochet in the back and then in the front, and then you just alternate it.
Okay.
Half double
I'd
crochet
love
in the
to know
back,
what everybody's
and
done
then
with the sunburst.
Mmm.
I don't think I could
Wow.
ever top last year's hat count, which was 210 hats.
She's in the jacuzzi. We're baking
I know how long
bread
it takes
today.
to make one.
50 breads for the poor. Inga does a lot for charity, hey? She's got a heart of gold. Wow, but that's nice if you can be in the jacuzzi in this heat. I'm so glad it's winter now, but I don't know, our summer is coming and I'm listening to all of you suffering from heat. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm really ready for winter, for summer. Maybe winter's not so bad.
It's 28 degrees outside right now and really muggy.
Yeah, that's the problem we're having in the
28.
UK. We're not used to the heat, and when we have, we've never had to do this whole, what's the term where you've got the heat, but then you've also got the other bit that makes it hard to breathe.
Humidity.
Yes, humidity. Is it humidity?
Yeah.
That's what
That's
muggy
right.
means. It's really, it feels like breathing soup.
Yeah, that's what it was for us. What was it? Not the 40 day. I went out the day before to hang out some washing because I thought, I can have it done in half hour. It'll be dry. I couldn't even get to my washing line because it was that stifling and muggy that I just turned around and walked back in because I've got breathing issues at the moment. So I'm not going to run, like the washing can wait type thing.
Oh, yes.
But then on our 40 day, it wasn't as stifling because we had some wind. But yeah, it's been really, really strange. And then the following day, it went from 40 and it plummeted down to 32. And then it's gone down to 18 the following day.
Wow.
The temperatures are changing quicker than what they were in Melbourne during the summer a couple of years ago when we went over. It is literally each day is a different temperature and you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylin, apparently, Jeannie explained that the heat index is what we would call humidity. They call the heat index because she was saying something about the heat index on one live stream and I'm like, what's that? What's the heat index? Oh no, that's the humidity. Okay, I know humidity. I don't know heat index.
Term, Australian term, American term, or another country term, because it confuses the daylights out of me.
Yeah.
Our weather channel always says like the temperature is 28, feels like 32. So they just call it the feels like temperature.
Mm-hmm.
So like
that,
today,
I tell you, I also came to that conclusion. It's that heat index, humidity, and feels like is all the same.
Yeah, that's sounding like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
I don't think our humidity is that bad. I mean, not to the point that I hear you guys say, that like Jeannie says, it's hard to breathe outside because the humidity or the heat index is whatever she said it was bad.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, we've had it hot, but I've never had a problem breathing. Bye-bye, Zach. Thank you. He's off to the post office.
Well, that's the thing.
Sounds amazing,
to that higher temperature. I'm used to it when I'm over in Melbourne. When I'm over in Australia, I'm used to that. And I can handle that because the way I see it is a dry heat over in Australia when it's up at that temperature. It's very, very dry.
Oh, yes.
Whereas
okay, so
when we had it, there was no wind to help move it around. And as everyone says, it's muggy, but the way it felt to me was it felt very like a damp heat.
You never really
it was like how if you stood in an enclosed shower cubicle for like 3 hours, it was like that. It's like it was hot, it was sticky, it was hard. Because
it's like the temperature in sweaty jello. Oh yes, okay.
I don't know how that feels like.
Yeah, I'm processing still.
That's a really good way of putting it, actually, Chris.
Colin, that's so funny. Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirty and gritty.
It's all right. I'm humming it in my head now. That's it. I'm in trouble. I can't sing a tune. Can't do it.
I don't know the song, but maybe, I don't know. If I hear it, I might know it.
That's
There you go.
80s, I believe, that came out. It might be a bit earlier than that. I just remember it getting played around the house. You probably recognise it. If I could hum it,
Yes.
you'd probably recognise it. But
if I hear it.
I can't hum, I can't sing. I would say I'm tone deaf, but even that's a bit wrong. It's just completely the wrong way.
Hello, Amy. She says, in Florida, we don't breathe air, we breathe water. Oh, so you're a mermaid now, are you? She's a mermaid now. Thinking about doing more of those, Lydia. Ooh, more of what? What is Lydia doing? Cindy says, I was thinking about doing more of those, Lydia.
Yeah, Lydia.
Rebecca, is your hair red, right? Is it red?
Yes.
You know what? Since I was forever, probably, I mean, you're probably born with your likes and your dislikes. I have liked red-headed people. I don't know why. And I had a friend that in high school that was red-haired. She had a lot of freckles. Not all redheads have freckles. She had a lot of freckles and red hair, and she could never stand the fact that she had red hair. But I loved it. And then there was this boy who liked me, who was also red-haired, and she's like, there's something wrong with you. How can you like someone with red hair? I'm like, you don't understand. It's just like this peaches and cream complexion. I can't help but just, I want to stare, but it's not rude to stare, so I've got to look away and look. Maybe if they're looking away, I can look. It's my
friends at work joke that I finally got a tan, because if I move my whatever is, there's less freckles underneath. That's my tan. That's it.
I say when I've got a tan, I've gone from blue to white because I'm that pasty on my legs. My legs look blue rather than white.
My friend called me a fire truck because I just go red, white, red, white, red, white.
My daughter doesn't tan. She also goes, she's blonde. She goes, my husband's blonde, and so she's blonde. They don't tan. They just go red and they burn. And as soon as that goes away, they're just white again. My son would tan and I would tan, but they don't tan. They just go red and burn. And she even gets nosebleeds, which is why every sports day in high school, I used to just write a letter and say, she's not there. I keep her at home because otherwise they would phone me, or I'll be there and I must drive her home because now there's a nosebleed, because they have sports day on the hottest month in our year, which is like February, and it's such a waste. So so I don't know. I thought, you're not going to be a sportswoman anyway. Just give it up. You're not going to pursue sport.
Quite a lot of our schools over here in the UK, their sports days were actually not on our hottest day, but the day before, and they ended up cancelling the sports days, and they've said we'll do it in September when you come back. And half the kids are like, but I'm going up to high school. But there's nothing they can do. It's a safety issue. The kids aren't used to it. The kit's not made for that type of heat.
Well, I think some kids are definitely not, because, I mean, Jessica is South African, but she has, every time she's in the heat, they don't even, if we went to the beach, it would be 6 a.m. that I would take them to the beach until 9 a.m. Then we come home. As soon as the heat comes, we're home, because you get sick of nosebleeds. You get to a point where I'm not putting up. What am I going to do? Just stay out of the sun. So I said, you'll thank me when you turn 40, 50, and there's no pigmentation, which I've got a lot because I used to tan. It was fashion to tan. I mean, when I was in matric, it was fashion to have a tan. So you wanted to have it.
I do the white, go white, then bright red, then it peels and goes away. But when we were over at Melbourne last time, I'm like running around with the sun cream like mums do, forcing it on everybody, them all saying thank you and forgetting to do it to me. so it was like every time we go on holiday, I end up getting severely burnt, and I'm like, will someone just put the sun cream on my back, please?
There you go, Rebecca. Chris says, I like the redheads. Oh, and the Irish, I like feisty. There you go. I hate my freckles. And by the way, it's not limited to redheads, because I had a friend in the last year of school who had dark brown hair. But I want to say, can I say severe freckles? Severe freckles. I liked it. She couldn't stand it. No, but that's how it is, isn't it? We like what we can't have.
I had freckles. I hated freckles. And I found out that if you put sun cream on every day for an entire year, your freckles go away.
I wear sunscreen every day of my life, and it hasn't gone away.
It may be down to the pigment style, though, because I'm assuming because you're red, yours are more red in tone, whereas mine were more brown in tone.
So, Rebecca, you see, you put sunscreen on every day. What you got to show for it? A wristwatch band. So you're making progress.
But yeah, because I had the brown freckles, so it looked like someone had got a makeup pen, sort of an eyeliner, and done it across my face.
No, I got like freckles, just tons and tons and tons of them.
They did that for Charlize. Charlize Theron played a role where they actually put I think the movie was The Monster, and they made her look. I mean, she's beautiful, and they made her look quite unattractive. But they would spray these freckles on. That was amazing how they can do that.
Well,
there's makeup
going around for the kids at the moment where they're actually going to tattooists and getting freckles tattooed on them.
What?
Crazy.
Really? That's just going to look like a lot of blackheads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Linda, hello, my sweetheart. You see, Linda, if you turn your back, we need 3 people to replace you. Can you see that? So there you go. I've got 3 lovely ladies who decided to come and help me. There you go. Grace, so glad to see you on alive.
Hiya, Rosie.
I'm also glad to see you on alive.
I'll get back to doing them on my channel at some point. It's just getting my brain in gear. I don't know until that moment whether my brain, my mouth, and everything is going to work in team.
Yeah,
so it's starting to go already.
No,
must admit, most of the crazies know what I'm like, so they know after I get to a certain point and nothing's coming out as a full-blown sentence, they know I'll be heading off soon.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to jump down. Yes, I'm gonna jump down because I have to start cooking. My sister's coming over soon.
Have a nice evening, darling.
Thank you.
What are you making? What are you making? Do you know? Maybe you don't know. Do you know already?
Yeah, I have chicken and ribs marinated. So I'm gonna have my son grill, and then just a salad. Yeah.
I want to go around.
Delicious. Delicious. We'll be coming around. Hold the little slide plate, just a taster.
I have my phone, so I'm gonna take that and listen to you guys in the chat. So take care, everybody.
Bye, darling.
Bye. Thank you so much for coming up. I so appreciate it.
No problem.
Second time.
Yes.
What are you spinning? As she spins, she's asking Rebecca. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's asking what you're spinning. Ooh.
I'll show you.
Oh yes.
Let me grab some. This is alpaca.
Okay, I'm going to solo you so I can also see nice and clearly. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I have some alpaca and some. This is Shetland BFL wool, So you have to blend alpaca with something else or it stretches too much. It's too drapey. So I make these little, it's called a roll egg, and it's just a little tiny tube of alpaca, and then I spin it up, and then you take 2 of them and twist it together to make yarn. And
that is gorgeous.
It's so soft, it almost feels powdery. Like it's just so soft.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
But that looks gorgeous. Do you sell your yarn? Do you have an Etsy shop or something like that? Hello, Caroline.
I've been I've been dyeing some wool like with natural dyes. I've been experimenting, and I'm going to make a sweater. So the sleeves and body will be the natural alpaca, and then it's going to have a yoke of natural dyed yarn.
Oh, that sounds gorgeous.
Thanks. Oh my goodness. Some tattoo artists do it well, but there's always something not quite right. You can tell they're not, that's always something, if it's not the real thing, you know. There you go.
Yeah.
Hello, Laura.
Hi, Ursula. Hi, Poppy.
How are you doing?
Hi, Rebecca. Hi, everybody. I'm doing pretty good.
Poppy, when you said, hello, darling, I thought that's her voice. I thought, wow, Laura sounds different. Oh my God.
Sorry.
No, it's funny. It's funny. Oh my goodness.
We've
how are you doing, Laura?
I'm sorry, what?
How are you doing?
Oh, there we go. That's better. I'm doing good. I have a brace now for my ankle. I'm out of the boot.
Oh, right. So you can get it. You can walk around.
Oh yeah, I've been able to walk since the 2nd week. So I just couldn't go up and down stairs by myself.
No, I wouldn't risk that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't risk that.
Basically, that meant I was stuck on the floor that I was on when I was alone. So when they left the house and I was alone. So, hi, baby.
But got to go out and about with a hubby. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Ooh, Bridget, have a lovely day. I wonder what you're going to buy. Ooh, she's always got some lovely projects going. Bye-bye, Linda. Thank you for popping in, sweetie.
Bye, Linda.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Rebecca says, Lulu.
Thanks. I can't read the words.
I didn't think you could. It was the way
I
you
had to go really close.
I throw it on the screen. What I can throw on the screen, I'll throw on the screen to help you. Hello, Sandrine. How are you doing, sweetie? Sorry if I didn't welcome you in. You know, the chat was flat.
If needs be as well. If it's aimed directly at you, honey, I'll read it out for you.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Effie, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing?
Dinky.
Anyway,
hello, darling.
So, Rebecca, what time is it there by you?
Pardon?
No. What time is it there by you?
10 after 1.
10 past 1. Thanks.
In the afternoon.
So you're exactly 6 hours behind me. And Laura, what time is it by you?
12:10. Just after noon.
7 hours behind me.
Yep, central.
And then Poppy is she's just here behind my shoulder. Just there. 2 hours behind me. 1 hour. It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour difference. Yes.
1 hour.
And mine is 10 past 7 p.m. That's good. So when I go off, Linda always says, okay, she's going to watch a movie with hubby, and I'm like, and then I'm an hour later than her, because it would be, say, 9 p.m. by me, and it's 8 p.m. by her, and I'm like, oh, I can't start a movie now. I've got to go bath, this. Oh, I'm missing out on a movie. I wish I could have another hour. You know what it feels like?
When we're done our chat, then I go to work.
Oh, that's evil.
What?
It's air conditioned. It'll be fine.
Hello, Suzanne. Yes, I must say, for us in summer, when I had a job at the office, that was wonderful. I used to go in earlier and come home later because you sit in this aircon office, winter or summer, because the air, you walk out either into a very cold day or a very hot day, which and there's no aircon at home, so I enjoyed being at the office. So, you know, but if you've got kids and so on, it's better. For me, it's better with my son that I'm home, that I am home. Even though he had a carer and so on, I see when I'm at home, he blossoms. He just blossoms.
Right.
He would start doing things that he normally doesn't do. And I can just see it. So I must. Yeah. How are you doing, Suzanne? I've been here for a while. You didn't see my 8-month celebration message. I didn't because it doesn't show up in StreamYard. Sorry, my sweetheart, but thank you so much. Let me see if I can put on this thing. Then I can see all the green messages. So forgive me if anybody has celebrated a message. How do you say membership celebration? But it is merely because I didn't see it. Otherwise, hey. So any project you're busy with now, Laura? Because I'm making very good progress on your blanket. I can tell you that much.
Oh, good, good. Grammy Colleen Crochets and I are doing a make-along on the Adelia shawl that came out last week from Expression Fiber Arts. Oh, so let me pull mine out of the bag here.
Ooh, lovely. Okay, let me put that one there so I must put this now somewhere. Where can I just put this so that it doesn't fall over? And I can, there we go. I can park it there.
The lacy part.
So oh, wait. Let me solo you. Let me solo you. Solo.
It's kind of hard to hold it since I'm holding my phone with one hand. I got to hold it with the other.
Yes. Okay, so what is that? Is that crochet or that's crochet?
It's crochet. It's the Adelia shawl that was free last week from Expression Fiber Arts. And Grammy Colleen Crochets and I are doing a make-along. I think we got 3 people that joined us.
Hello, Sabrina. That's fantastic. I love that. Hi, friends. Hello, Kelly. I went with you on your live to the market this week. That was interesting. Who, Sabrina, wants to dance? So just move the shoulders. All you have to do is move the shoulders. Thank you, Sabrina.
Okay, you're okay.
Where is the chat now? She says hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Katrin, hello, sweetie. How are you doing? Katrin, you gave me an idea. When in the last live stream, my last live stream, she was saying, Katrin made a comment and she said, I think I must start a new channel just to join all these people who need subscribers and family members. And you know how sometimes a little idea would stick in your head, and I thought to myself, well, that's a wonderful idea. So I went and I opened I had to Google it, of course, because I mean 2 years ago I started my channel. I can't remember how to do it.
Right.
And it's called Oh My Goodness. OMGoodness. You know, like OMGrannySquare? It's called OMGoodness. It doesn't have any content or anything. It's just sitting there because I've been thinking about it for a long time, but Katrin, you pushed me over the edge, like, do it. And I did it. So if you see
I don't know how channel creators can have more than one. I'm struggling just to make content, and I'm at home all day. And but
I'm not making content for that one. That one's just sitting there. It's the alter ego.
Don't get me wrong. I do have an old one, but that was just my one for when I used to watch YouTube under my normal name.
Right.
But I can't even remember the password to get on that one anymore. So I need to find it so that I can go back and see all the old channels that I used to watch, which I already watch. I still watch now. but it means I can then play those video lists again, so
Yes.
they can get a couple of extra hours.
Right.
I thought it was a fantastic idea. I mean, Katrine didn't know I would go and act on it. Suzanne, I think you must just email Ivy B for the wild and free top, and she will. You take it from there. You email her, and you'll take it from there. Hello, Ashley. I see you coming into the house. There you go. Everybody's saying hello, hello,
I've got
hello.
to go, everybody, because there's somebody at the door, which will be my dinner because Liam's kicking off. So
Ooh,
I've got to go.
lovely. Okay.
We'll see you later.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Right, see you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, my sweetheart. There you go. Oh, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. There she says, I have a second channel to help people with subscribers. I thought it was a brilliant idea. I mean, I would never have thought. I just never thought about it. There you go. You've got 2 as well, Dinky Jen. I'm on the train now. But I mean, it's not a far leap of the imagination to think, who's OM Goodness? It's like OM Goodness, but it's not. It's OM Goodness. It's not far from OMGrannySquare. You don't have to. And on the About page, I do say my name. So I'm not like an incognito person roaming in the YouTube world, you know. Yes, it allows me to increase my support, but I have no content whatsoever. Listen, I can tell you, I have no plan for any content for that channel in the foreseeable future, but your idea was fantastic. You see, it's stuck in my head. So there she said, I can switch between my channels anytime on phone easily. Yay! She's saying hello to Kelly. I'm a few hours away from 4,000. Oh, okay. So I'll make a note and I'll be running your playlist, sweetheart. Now I forgot your name. Roaming with Robert. Is it Angie?
Robin.
Roaming. Robin.
Robin.
Robin. Roaming. Okay. R for Robin. R for roaming. Roaming with Robin. Okay, my sweetheart. I'll help you out with watch hours. That is no problem. Ooh, I remember the days. We all remember we were there. We needed watch hours. We were so grateful. I thought every person that's running my playlist must have wings, definitely, that they're not aware of, because they're an angel. Right. Everybody's saying bye to Poppy. There you go. Because, you know, it's so kind. My husband is one of those people who he will subscribe to a channel, but never hit a thumbs up or leave a comment. It's just, he doesn't think about it. So, yeah, you know, if someone does leave a comment, I'm like, oh, you're wonderful. You must be wonderful, you know, because, wow. How are you doing, Ashley? How are you doing today?
When I first started my channel, I was so excited to get so many subscribers at first, and then I found out that 3 of them are my son, Oliver. He has 3 different YouTube accounts and subscribed all to.
Oh, you found out that 3 different. Say that sentence again.
3 of my subscribers are my son, Oliver.
3
YouTube accounts.
Oh, wow.
To me.
What happened?
That is love. That is love in action.
Still counts.
Effie, I'm so happy that you made it. Usually on a Friday, I am this time. My time 5 p.m., which is 11 a.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern. But that's on a Friday. On a Monday, it's early. It's the early bird. There we go. Thank you. If any of my moderators can drop her channel, it would be great. There you go. Rita is saying, hello, Sheila. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. There you go. Nancy, I was talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Just got in from errands. Just mute my lunch. I'm watching on the big screen TV in my living room. No kids today. I was talking about you earlier, Nancy. That's the Nancy Soup on Crochet. Okay, I'll do that. Sabrina, there you go. Ivy, there. Ivy. Someone was looking. Suzanne was looking. There we go. There we go. I don't see email on you. My email is in the About page. Okay, there you go. You 2 hook up for that chop. I have time to watch today. Ooh, Katrine. Oh, you're so kind. Nancy, hello. Hello, Davetta. How are you doing? Good to see you. Everybody's saying hello. Yes, that's very sweet of her son. I'm telling you. I have a CT scan today. They are checking to see how effective the chemotherapy has been in controlling my cancer. Oh, Ashley, I put you on my prayer list, my darling. We pray for a good report. We always need a good report. Oh, yes. Once I learn how much a difference it makes, I make sure to give a thumbs up and try to comment. Fantastic. Even I did not know the importance of a thumbs up and a comment, although I gave a thumbs up and I would make a comment if someone, I used to love watching vlogs, but I still didn't realize the importance of it. But now I know. That looks awesome. You're spinning yarn. I love it. Isn't it fantastic? It's like, where is she? She's by the window. Okay, there. You're sitting by the window, Rebecca. No, you're sitting on Jessica's bed.
Yes.
I've got it here. You're sitting on Jessica's bed.
From under the table.
Let's get it. There you go. Thank you, Ashley. You know, that's how it goes, hey. These unwelcome guests visit our live streams. They are so jealous that we are having so much fun. Yes, me so crazy. Me so crazy. Yes, well, the thing is, you have 2 channels, and well, you can have more than 1 channel. I know of people that have a lot of channels, and they have how do you say it's an income, because it's not a channel that requires them to be there. They load content every so often. It's one of those, you know, say you want to listen to music to go to sleep to, or whatever. You can have quite a few channels. So yes, that's why you could, for any reason. Ashley, everybody's keeping you in their prayers. Ashley, hi, Ashley, praying all goes well and you get a good report. Oh, amen to that, Tiffany. I add my prayer to that. There you go. Hello, Maribel. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. There you go. Ashley is the bouncer for us today. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you, thank you. Yes, if you report it, it's automatically removed, but I so appreciate it, you know, because sometimes if one person, if this is a pastime for them and they have multiple channels, if it's on the same IP address, you know, YouTube picks up that kind of thing and says, let's just get rid of this IP address, block it, and then the poor fellow or lady must get something else. We'll be thinking of you, Ashley. Oh, yes. Praying for you, Ashley. Absolutely. There you go. Everybody's praying. Thank you, Sabrina. Oh, you guys are okay.
Excuse me.
No. Just how does what is, you know what it makes me think of, what is between Jessica and me, we always say, Shrek says, better out than in, I always say. Have you heard that? Have you heard that?
I bought a drop spindle, but I haven't learned how to use it.
No,
Hello.
Don't worry. Hello, Kelly.
How are you?
Hi,
Good.
Kelly.
I love the spinning. Ooh, so jealous.
Yeah, it's mesmerizing.
Isn't it fantastic?
It is.
I love it.
It's wonderful.
I have been finishing up my whips because I ordered a drop spindle. Wow, you'll be spinning in no time. That's fantastic.
That is good.
That's fantastic.
It's relaxing. You get into the wheel of the rhythm of the wheel, and you just
Wow.
Get into the rhythm of the wheel. Well,
and then you have to reset and everything, and then you remember what time it is.
Hello.
Could chat on subscribers only to yes. I've considered that. I have considered it. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because I've had people come across my channel and then join in, some wonderful people, you know, not these unwelcome guests. And that's how I've met some wonderful people, and I want them to feel welcome. And that's why I always drop the link. And I know it doesn't, you know, I mean, I've had some terrible types land backstage, you know, like scary stuff, which I don't even tell the chat, but I feel they will not prescribe to me whether I drop my link or not, because I have met so many nice people who maybe doesn't normally go up on live streams, but because they see every time I drop the link, they say to themselves, I think the dialogue here is, maybe one of these days when she drops it, I'll go up, and then maybe and then the day comes and it's today, you know.
I told myself that for weeks and weeks, and then you said on Monday, you said maybe one day you'll come up with your spinning wheel. So
Yep.
Yes,
That's
yes,
exciting.
it is fantastic to see you do it. Someone was asking what I'm doing. I'm busy with my Kelly prompted retro granny square sweater, and I've put the back and front together. Actually, wait, let me just hold it like this. I've put the back and front together, and I'm just putting one row at the bottom now.
I'm gonna go. The cat is telling me she needs more love and attention, so I'm gonna go.
Aw.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming up. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate it, Dora. So I'm putting one row at the bottom, and then I'm going to repeat that bit here.
Nice.
So
I love it.
that'll be beautiful.
There you go. She says. Everybody's saying hello, Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Katrine said Kelly. Everybody's saying hello, Kelly. She says spinning is very relaxing. Drop spinning is so rhythmic. Ooh, I tell you.
True.
I don't think anybody minds seeing Rebecca spinning there. It is wonderful.
It is awesome.
I don't mind acting as a chat bouncer when I'm here. Ashley, thank you. I so appreciate it.
I love it.
Everybody's saying hello. Trudy says it's beautiful. Those colors look good on you, Ashley, says Sabrina.
They do.
Sabrina, I am retro, in love with retro. We have such a wonderful community. I love how welcoming everyone is. That's the thing, because I need you guys as much as you guys probably need to be on here connecting with each other. It's like this platform. Come on in.
It's great.
It's beautiful. I just love the color combo. Hey, I didn't invent the color combo. Hey, I just had to go copy it. And what I've got is I've bought some chunky cream, and I've got chunky olive with a black polo neck underneath. So I was thinking just two granny squares, because it needs to be like a sleeveless. What do you call that, Kelly? What's the right name? A sleeveless, like a vest type thing.
Yes.
Hey, with chunky, it's gonna go like this. I haven't planned on making so many wearables. It's just came about.
Yes.
So and it was so cold that I thought.
I have a question for you. So what does retro mean to you?
To me?
Yeah. Or the people in the chat?
I grew up in the retro.
Yeah.
Are you asking the chat?
You and the chat.
Okay. Well, I tell you, to me, it means I'm back in my childhood, and it's like life was normal, not so fast, just slower. So that, and I mean, in my childhood, we used to play in the street with the neighbors' kids.
Same
Everybody
here.
played together.
Yep.
So that's what I really liked. So yeah, definitely.
Yep.
She says that sweater is coming along. I want to actually write this up as a pattern. So that's why I've got to get the mistakes out of the way, because it's going to be for a curvy girl. Patterns for curvy girls are different, because you don't just have a front and a back. You actually have a side that you've got to consider. Otherwise, you can't get into it.
Right.
So, yes, it's not over yet. I still need to get to 500. Absolutely. If one of my super moderators can drop Laura's Yarn Talk channel. I'm busy with Laura's Yarn Talk. She's got a pattern, a simple knit and combo blanket, and I'm busy with it. Come on here, my darling. And I'm making such good progress on mine. I tell you, this is my weekend project. So Saturdays and Sundays I work on it. Ooh, it's making progress, hey? It's a knitted blanket, and now I'm going over to My solid is as green can be.
Oh, that's very green. I like it though.
I like it too.
Listen, stash busting.
Yes.
Sorry, Rebecca, did you say something, sweetheart? I'm not sure. I don't want to miss you if you say something.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To Deveta, it means old school.
Yeah. Now, what does old school mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Catherine, it's like a vest idea, but with chunky. I don't often work with chunky.
Mm-hmm.
Retro reminds me of the 70s. Yes, and someone was saying the other day, someone said something about retro, and I thought, that was 30 years ago, and then I realized it wasn't 30 years ago. It was more like 50 years ago. I'm like, that was hilarious. Because I also thought so. I always think 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Actually 20 years has gone by.
It has.
Reset your watch. It reminds me of the 70s.
The 70s. Like the other day, I was in a store and this person had green, olive green refrigerator and stove. Yeah. Wow. That's retro. Like that's a color, I don't know if that'll ever come back.
Orange, yellow, chocolate brown.
Chocolate brown.
And some I've seen with purple.
Oh, wow.
A dark purple.
Mm-hmm.
And not always. You don't always see the dark purple, but sometimes. And what was that? Cream and cream.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like the favorite ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking so beautiful, Ursula, with all those colors. Sabrina, wait, one of these days, in about a week, I'll be wearing it. I'll be strutting my retro.
No, I can't wait.
Kelly, when you come up on a Monday morning, I'll be coming. Hello, Miss Retro. How are you? Because here I am. And you better be wearing your retro. Maybe if it's just a yellow t-shirt.
I might throw on a GrannySquare thing. Throw on a blanket. Yes, shag carpet.
You know what I told you I want to make the retro blanket, but you know what I thought afterwards? How can you make it that it is new but retro? And I thought, you know what? I actually want to do mosaic blanket, but it needs to have that zigzag pattern in those colors. That would marry old and new, wouldn't it? Be right back, Jessica. Where are you going? I hope it's only to the bathroom, right quick and back.
That's great.
Vintage, yes, that is it. Thank you, Jeanette. Mwah. Big hug. No, not a big hug. I might crush her. Just a gentle hug.
Just a gentle hug.
My small friends, which is just about all of them who come to my shoulder, always say, you give gentle hugs because maybe they've had tall people who crush them. You know? But those people are people who don't know their own strength, which is why they sort of say people should do a bit of wrestling when they're younger, because when you wrestle as a child, it teaches you your own strength. Yes. So you don't use it with other people. So, I think I might knit my jumper as a weekend project like you do, Esther, with your blanket. Sheila, I would never, ever have thought of knitting a blanket. I mean, am I crazy or what? No. But then, you see, Laura, it's all Laura's fault. Just blame it on Laura. Fault. She came up, like I dropped my link, she came up, and what did she do? She showed us a blanket, and I fell in love. Now, you know, love at first sight. I said, Laura, please write it up. And so she did. And I was one of the first people to buy that pattern. And I think like a $2 pattern, something just over $2.
That's a bargain.
And I said, she said, no, what must I said, just write down what you did. I know it's not rocket science, but I still need to know what you did. Just write down what you did. So she wrote down what she did. And then I started it. And I thought, okay, it's because, listen. Let me just show you. I did my temperature blanket last year, right? Oh,
let's see that. Oh, wow.
This is moss stitch.
That's nice.
So this is on my lap. And isn't it ironic that the winter colors, where it's so cold, is on my lap? I'm looking right down. I'm like, I remember when I was freezing. So purple. $2.50, Laura says. Oh, yes. See, it's a recipe pattern. And
Really?
what happened is I bought, now where was I now? I bought the pattern. And you see my husband walk in and then he distracts me. You know, when the sun comes up, are you not looking for shades? Hello, Bella, my sweet
Hello.
Christina.
Hello.
Hello.
I feel like ringing the bell.
Oh, it dropped my yarn.
But anyway, all I wanted to say was I did this every weekend. Every weekend I do my 7 rows. That's how I kept up. So, and it did help to know that I have to do it for the challengers because you like sort of prod it. Come on.
Yes.
You can't sit there and, oh no, I didn't. Why? I don't know. So yeah. So now this year, weekends I was like lost. So I had to find a weekend project. And this was a perfect weekend project. And you know, every weekend I make about 14 centimeters. Now come, have you got that yellow ruler there, Kelly?
My husband put it away.
It's half a ruler.
I know that
ruler.
30. Yeah, 30. Yeah, 30 is okay, right. So it's
but
half, right?
A ruler is the progress I make in a weekend. So you can see it's not going to take so long.
It's not bad.
You know? So it's not going to take so long to make good progress. Sorry, Rebecca.
We're about to drive across the country to visit my parents. We haven't seen them in 7 years.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to bring my temperature blanket and catch up since March. I'm a little behind.
Yes.
I didn't finish mine last year.
Green mustard gold. I once had a turquoise oven. Woo! Oh, that must have been very good. Yes, eggplant is that color. Yes. The best music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the retro wasn't just the 60s. It was late 60s and then 70s. Because I mean, I'm a baby boomer, so I was born 69. So I don't know how you get your whips done so fast. I have some I've been working on for months and can't seem to finish. Listen, I don't have many whips. Let me just say that. 3 whips max. Otherwise, my anxiety levels go up with a number of whips. It's like your yarn weight. The bigger the yarn weight, the thicker the yarn.
Yes.
No. The more whips, the more anxiety. So let's just keep it low, on the low down. What did she say? It actually doesn't help that most fashion actually goes in 20-year cycles. So what was popular in the late 90s was popular in the late 70s, even the 50s. Flare jeans, bell bottoms. Yes, Steve. Yes. Avocado green, Inca gold, rust. Oh, I love the way you put those colors. Ooh. Daughter calls me vintage because I love old things. Ooh, I wouldn't mind being calling vintage any day. You can call me vintage any day. Always loved old things, even as a small. Yes, that's why I always loved speaking to older people too, because I just loved hanging out with them. I just thought that they're wise. Back again, teenagers are all wearing Nirvana and Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, see, and Nirvana's old now. Like it's kind of like Led Zeppelin's old, but like Nirvana's like Nirvana's old. I can't believe it. Like that's so strange. Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina, I tell you, I don't feel on top of things. Recipe patterns is fantastic. I like the versatility of them. Yes, because if you can crochet, because this blanket that Laura made is knit all the way until you're done. Then you put crochet moss stitch border around it, which is the perfect edging for that. Nice. How are you doing, Christina?
I'm okay. I'm doing better.
Is that your hair hanging down there? Is your hair that long?
It's yarn.
I thought for a moment, my goodness. Listen, I can't see it so very well, but I thought, I don't remember your hair being that long. Wow, I must have seen you a long time ago.
Yep.
Oh.
She says, funny. What's the difference with a recipe pattern, Laura and Katrine? What's the difference? It's not really a recipe. It's just a pattern. And look, for food, it's a recipe. And for anything else, clothing and sewing, and it's a pattern. But it's directions. That's about it. It's the same. Sabrina was born in 56. I wish I was a teenager in the 50s. Yes, now that's true. Because you know what I love to watch is Mr. Poirot. Oh, I look at the fashion. I look how the ladies dress, how the men dress. And I'm like, look at that phone booth. Look at that. I look at Mr. Poirot's apartment and I say to my husband,
beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It looks new. It looks like it can be in fashion today. I mean, how can it be old? So, hey.
Hey, Veronica.
Wow.
You have pom-poms.
So sorry I didn't see you. You know I don't see you because you're you sitting below me. That's why.
That's why I had to get my pom-pom so you can see me.
It's a wonder you didn't have a vuvuzela. Do you remember the vuvuzela in the 2010 Soccer World Cup?
Oh my Lord.
It was the vuvuzela. I tell you, it was banned at some point here. It was banned for a while because the noise is just overbearing. So all the fashion seemed to go, and then I remember when I was in, well, they say standard 5, grade 7. My mom had wooden shoes with leather on top, you know. That was a 70s. And it came back when I was in my 20s. It came back. So I'm like, wow, you're feeling old now. I refuse to age gracefully. I'm going to age without paying attention. Wow.
Hi, Lydia. Hi, Rita.
I think nowadays anything goes where what makes you happy and comfortable. Just about, just about. Yes. For me, Greece wasn't having its 25th anniversary when I was in 6th grade, and it just felt like Greece was everywhere. When we weren't wearing flares, we were wearing capris, pedal pushers.
Yeah, like Greece is the 50s, right? Yeah, the 50s, I think.
What? Say that again.
Wasn't Greece supposed to be the 50s? The time frame. They made it in the I think it was because they were like the guy, you know, he was slicking his hair back and you know the leather coats, they call them greasers. You know, the guys put the stuff in their hair and they comb it back in the black.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't have a clue. If you say so, I'll just be nodding because I can't. I don't. At this moment, I don't know. 50s was a time to be a teenager for sure. Is it, Sabrina? Is that true? She says 50s was a time to be a teenager for sure.
Miss Ursula.
I remember Grandfather had some 1/4-inch thick vinyl records that fascinated me so much. You know, and can you imagine?
Yeah, Greece was the 50s. Yeah. It was set in the 50s, but it was done later. It was done later, but that was retro at the time.
I'm going to hop down and get ready for work now.
Bye, Rebecca.
Have a blessed day, my sweetie.
Oh, Rebecca, before you leave.
This was so much fun. I so enjoyed it.
I got some fleece for you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I do that. I spun up dog fur and then a little sweater for a dog.
Oh, wow. But anyway, I was just washing some fleece today, so I wanted to show you.
I would absolutely spin it for you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
That's funny.
There you go. She says, yes, there. Greece was the 50s, but made in the 70s, which illustrates my point about the 20-year cycle.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, you see, the chat knows everything. All you need to do is ask the chat. V is waving yawn. V is waving yawn because V wants to talk. V, please tell us what you want to see. That's
what you buy us.
I just want to say that
that's what we did.
You have to go if you want to talk. And you was talking and talking. I said, let me put the John in the screen.
When I started live streaming, I wasn't used to people talking over each other. And I always said, you want to say something, just do this. Then the next time.
But this yarn right here is not attracting your eyes. I should get this yarn right here and put it in the screen. So that's
there
why
you go.
see me, right?
Oh, you know that. Oh, you know that. You know that. That is true.
I don't have any of that.
Veronica, at whose house is the Yanni Fiber Sisters tomorrow?
Your house.
It's at Veronica's house. We're going to Georgia tomorrow.
Ooh.
Poodle skirts. They were 50s, and my mother. A poodle skirt. What is a poodle skirt? One is a Halloween costume. Ooh.
So poodle skirt, the girls who were teenagers would wear a white blouse, and then the skirt was kind of flary on the bottom, and there would literally be a stitched on poodle. And then they would wear saddle Oxfords, if you know what those are, with them. They were so cute. And they wore the hair
black and white
white blouse, and then the skirt, and then the saddle Oxfords, which I always thought was amazing.
And sometimes there would even be with the poodle, depending on the skirt, there would be like a leash stitch.
Like a leash, right?
Or not. Sometimes it would just have the poodle.
They were adorable. They were like, I love those clothes. But anyway. Yep.
Dresses are back made of terry cloth with elastic in the top to hold it up. I remember that.
Underneath.
Those were dangerous. That
Yes.
dangerous.
Remember?
You had to take some insurance.
Yes.
Get some see-through straps.
Oh, Bobby socks. Yes. Oh my gosh.
You're going to stuff a ball of yarn in it. Yes. No, you know
So
what? It's because in the
question.
Yes, sweetheart.
You.
Mm-hmm.
Just
when
one.
you're going
Just
to get
one.
a new tutorial?
Well, let me not make promises. Ask no questions, hear no lies.
Mm.
Ooh. Putting that yarn on the screen works better than capital letters in the chat. Absolutely, Sabrina. Absolutely. Don't forget the Bobby socks with the lace trim. I want to do this granny square sweater. So I need to figure it out. And I've actually thought to myself, now that I know how to write a pattern, every time I'm going to do a tutorial from now onwards, I'll just write it up as a pattern, because there are so many people that ask me for the written whatever. And yes, Sabrina, I was born and raised in South Africa, not really Africa. South Africa is a little bit more modern than the rest of Africa. I dare say so. If there's any South Africans in the chat that can confirm that or deny that, how do they say? How do they say? There's a saying that you say, confirm or deny or what, forever hold your peace.
Right.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yes.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Right.
Yes. Circle skirts with a felt poodle applique, says Katrine. Ooh, Lydia Newton-John was 28 when she did that role. Ooh,
Yes.
that's a really
old as dirt.
That's a really old teenager. Hey,
That's an old teenager.
But they, when they were that age, people just looked older, or more, let's say more mature. Let's say
Absolutely.
mature. Let's not
Absolutely.
say older, because wasn't allowed to see Saturday Night Fever as a child in the cinema, as it wasn't suitable, says Sheila. Ooh, wasn't suitable.
Oh,
Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Rose. How are you doing? From Cape Town, showered, washed my hair, blow dried my hair. Now I am warm and snoezig. Snoezig means cozy. Waiting for hot chocolate, but the good man is watching cricket. England versus South Africa. Ooh la la.
Pleasantville was
Hello, Granny Colleen.
Oh, Colleen.
She says, have you ever seen the movie Pleasantville? Never, ever have I ever seen that.
I remember that one.
Yeah, it has
With
the
a
50s
scarf
clothes in
around
it.
the head.
You'll see the clothes in
Lovely.
there. The 50s clothes. Yeah, it's a good movie for that. Yep.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Oh, Rose, you must be cozy, because it is so cold here. It is just cold. Freezing cold.
No. It's hot here.
Oh yeah, it's hot in here.
Is it
Don't
hot
take
in there?
anything
All right.
off.
No, I'm just
All three
laughing
of you-
because that's all everyone's talking about. It's kind of funny. It's like
What?
that. It's like that in food. And it's like, yeah, yarn, food, and then it's
I
hot.
know. Well, yesterday, we was talking about they just come in the food, and we just kind of the whole conversation it was food.
Mm-hmm.
And tortillas
just
and
like-
Tortillas.
pico and all that.
I love
Yeah,
it.
pico de gallo and some
Pico de
salsa.
gallo. All right.
Okay. So Trudy said yes, she can confirm we're more advanced than the rest of Africa, and she said as well, yep, we'll confirm. But at the look at all the potholes these days, will deny that more modern than the rest far too at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, yes. The more north you go in South Africa, the
Mhm.
more potholes you do. That is
Interesting.
a fact. Hello, fairy treasures.
Hi, Angie.
Got to get some lunch to be back soon. Thank you, sweetheart. Snoesig has a way more intuitive definition than Hager. More yarns marketed as snoesig, please. Snoesig is cozy. Snoesig is like cozy.
Okay.
If you say something is snoesig, it's cozy.
Cool.
V, you must be super hot with all the yarn insulation in the walls.
Let me tell you, I'll find this yarn in that closet other day.
Ooh.
New. Just freeze there so I can sew it. 1, 2. How many balls is that? 5.
That's why, and this is another one that I'll find it in there.
Wow.
You discovered it in there.
And I have more in here in the basket in color blue.
All right.
Ooh. So no pink. But okay. Ooh.
Oh no, you're not gonna see me in pink in my no. Yeah, other people can have the pink, but I know.
No pink for you.
Me either.
The group is very focused on one topic at a time. Well, that's one way of putting it. The other way of putting it is there's so many people and everybody wants to put in their few cents, which means it takes a while to get off one topic onto another.
That's funny.
Regarding writing a book, I write them first, then use them for my tutorials. That way, if there is a mistake in the pattern, I find it, fix it before. You know what I find, Poppy, is that by the time I finish it, by the time a pattern goes out, I've done it 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Even a tutorial. Is that, Veronica, do you do it too? By the time you put a tutorial out, you've made 3 or 4 bucket hats. You don't make a tutorial with your first bucket hat.
Oh no. No, I had to make an at least 2 so that way I know exactly how to look, because the one that I like to do is work with different kind of yarn, cotton yarn or whatever the yarn it is, so I can give you the people options, because not everyone have the same yarn that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Or so I give you the different options for that, for tutorials that I like to do. Yeah.
That's
You know
good.
what I hear, Kelly? I hear a Yanni fiber sister talking.
I think I do. I think I hear that also.
That's what the Yanni fiber
Like,
sister sounds like.
You're gonna need a chancla. Okay?
On
Okay,
your own
and who's going to give it to me? You and who? You need backup, girl. You and what army?
Well, so you have to go really far to get it. Yeah. Get her.
You and who?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
You
goodness.
tell her. You tell her.
Tell her. Mm-hmm.
The size of my normal videos, making more than one of each, no chance. Yes, but as you say, you write it up. But I don't always write it up. I first come up with something. Okay, now I've made it. Now, but my new mindset, let me say my new mindset is, now that I know how to write a pattern, I've got it in my mind. Whatever I'm making, this is going to become a pattern. So I've got to, with my first one, my prototype, I've got to fix anything that's not right. So yes.
That's cool.
There you go.
Miss
How's your
Ursula.
weekend going to be, Christina? Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Busy packing.
Are you
Ooh,
moving?
yes.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Well, anyway, I have to run, but I just want to say thank you for coming to my live. And I just wanted to say, hey. And I got to get back to work.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I so appreciate it. Well, you've got me on the retro train now, so now you've got a responsibility. You see.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Take responsibility for the retro.
Bye, girl.
Have a good weekend.
Bye bye,
You
Kelly.
too.
Bye.
Bye, my sweetheart. What does it mean when someone throws yarn in your window, fairy treasures? It means they have joined your family. They have joined your family. So there you go.
Yeah.
She says, I saw the best chancla Mimi. The dad kicks the sand. Yes, he kicks the sandal off his foot and the mom catches it mid-air on the way to yell after the kid. And then the dad takes the other chancla, throws it, sort of kicks it up to his hand and follows mommy. I saw that. That was so cool.
Oh my goodness.
Chancla, yeah. Thank you. There you go. If someone can drop Michelle mosaics and more channeling, that would be awesome. Everybody's saying bye to Kelly. I love how you say that's an impressive chancla toss. Oh, that's beautiful English. You see, I mean, my English is not my first language. So to put it so eloquently, I wouldn't have come up with that. I would say he throw that chancla. That is an impressive chancla toss. Hey, I wouldn't have come up with that. Thank you, Catherine. Mwah, my sweetheart, you're on it. Oh, Michelle is close to 200 family members. Oh, wow. Yes. So if you're not connected to Michelle, there is the link. Join her. She is the mosaic. I don't know what your factory, because she turns them out like this. And yes, you're right, Michelle. I must start with my mosaic blanket that you did. And I watched your video where you said, I said, I wouldn't have bought the pattern if I didn't see the way Michelle made it, because Michelle's color choice. And I think a lot of times what you crochet, the color choice depends, helps you to decide on a pattern, because the colors is what draw you. And then you're like, ooh, that is so beautiful. I've got to do that. So I was rolling with laughter, my sweetheart. I'm so glad we could put a smile on your dial. I don't, if I say so, I don't mind putting a smile on your dial. So you're packing, Christina, this weekend. Yes. I must say, I haven't heard the full account. I must watch your videos. But I heard that I got the last bit of a video or a live where you were telling that you guys are moving and yeah, but I have to watch the replay.
Yeah, I'm getting a different position.
Oh, right.
So I have to move, but also the owner of the house, because I rent, is choosing to sell the house instead of renew our agreement.
Contract.
So we have less time to get out than we thought. We thought we could, do a little bit at a time, and no.
Oh, wow.
We also rent. I must tell you, we also rent. We've been renting here now since 2010, so it's 12 years. And yeah, so the upside is good, but the downside is always that, I mean, the owner can decide tomorrow they want to sell. And then you have, I think, about 2 months to find another place, which is, of course, now the downside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please check out Samantha's channel. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Michelle, I just joined your family. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Ashley, says, hello, Ashley, says Jessica.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Elmarie. Bye-bye, Elmarie. Elmarie, it's in South African time, which is, we're heading for 8 p.m. now. Yes, no, it is already. I think that watch is behind. Yeah. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you for spending time with us. I sure hope our load shedding will be suspended for Monday, because for my Monday live stream, I always just watch the app to see what time is it going to be. Is it going to be my time when I must go live? Oh, please, please, please not. So.
Yeah, I'm doing lives just for the summer until I go back to work on Thursday mornings.
Oh, lovely. What time?
5:30 a.m. Eastern.
Sorry, did you say 5:30 a.m. Eastern? Is that what I heard?
I did.
Hey, man, my hearing isn't that bad. 5:30 a.m. Eastern. So what that is about? Oh, that's noon. Oh, yes. So I hope to be catching that.
We're going to be
Poppy
talking
Lady is saying to Elmarie, lekker slaap. Not really. She doesn't know lekker slaap. But there you go. Please check out Laura's channel. Oh, Cindy, you're so amazing. Osha, what's the name of the tea you drink? I want to try it, please. Thank you, sweetheart. Rooibos tea, and I'll type it for you in the chat. Rooibos tea. It's you can buy it at Amazon.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
Ingrid told me of Ingrid's inspirations. She told me,
yes,
because she had sent me some, and I told her that if she could give me some brands that I could get that were what she drinks. So she gave me, I might say it wrong, but it looks like lager, L-A-G.
Yes, L-A-A-G-E-R, which is, that is a lager, is what the pioneers used to form with their ox wagons when they used to pull in a circle. That's what you call a lager.
Okay.
So that circle is what you call a lager. What do you call that in English? I have no idea.
Like a caravan or a covered wagon?
Yes, but when you pull them all in a circle when they're going to spend a day or two at one place, when they've been traveling long. So that circle formation is called a lager.
That's what it is? I see.
You get fresh pack. You get fresh pack rooibos tea. But I think the one at Amazon, I think Jane, who was earlier in the chat, was here. She has also looked it up on Amazon, and I think the brand is different. But if it's rooibos, and it will taste delicious. If you like it, you can have it with milk, without milk, with sugar, without sugar, because it is. It's not a bitter tea. It's actually so delicious. Hello, sunflowers is not the end. Circle of wagons, yes, but now you see that's 3 words. In Afrikaans, you can say it 1. Of course you can. Oh, let me just, there you go. Copy, there you go. There you go. Poppy, there you go. There you go. I threw yarn in your wing. Yes, this lager. Okay, I'll solo you. Ooh, there's you go. A little bit of South Africa on the screen. Lager rooibos. Oh, yes.
And I got this on Amazon. So this, you can get this
on
Amazon.
Right.
Yep.
You got a big box.
Yep.
That looks like a big box.
It's delicious. I've only put a little bit of honey in it, and I don't need anything else.
Yes. Hello, sweetie. Ooh,
how you going?
We've got a big bag.
Yeah, he heard you guys, and he was like, "It's live, it's live. I want to be in. I want to be in."
Oh, so cute.
Thank you, Michelle. I'll do that.
Can we say hello?
There you go. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. The last time we had a dog was when I was living with my mom. I was raised with dogs, and then I married my husband, and he's a cat person, if you can believe that.
I'm technically a cat person. I got bitten by a dog when I was about 15. I loved dogs until that point, and then I was like, no, I'm never going to have one, just on the off chance. And then we got this fella, and he's a German Shepherd Collie Cross, and he's also a rescue. And I was like, right, well, I need to work on me to make sure I'm not nervous around him or he'll feed off it, which is why that trick there because of course dogs near my face are a big no-no.
Yeah,
that's quite a trick. Hello, Nancy. Hi, everyone. Just stopping by to say hi. Granddaughters are here having fun. Sucks on my needles. Oh yes. Listen, I must say exactly the same thing. You know what? We got a dog that came to retire by us, and that was a German Shepherd. And I mean, I was raised to be sort of afraid of a German Shepherd because it's a police dog, and you know they bite. And actually, they are such scared dogs.
So docile, so lovely. If you treat, it's like with any dog, you treat them correctly, they'll treat you lovely.
Yes. So they really are only dangerous if they're trained and they will listen, and then they will bite. Otherwise, their nature is actually very scared, which is why they bark so much, because they get such a fright and they bark. I mean, that's where I scream. I scream and they bark.
He's got the best of both breeds. He's a dopey German Shepherd. He's got the dip dazzle ears and everything. I've always believed that German Shepherds are dopey. I'm sorry, that's just my thing. And then the collie side of him.
What's that
dopey.
word?
Dopey?
What's that? What is it? Good? Is that good or bad?
Oh, it's a good word in my context.
Kind of like silly.
Yeah. Yeah, they're silly, they're relaxed. And then he's got the collie side of him, so he likes to herd. So it was quite funny. He was off the lead over on the field close to us, and we didn't know the farmer had put their sheep in the field. And it was late at night, and all we've heard is pat, 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 pat of the feet, pat, 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 pat of the feet, pat, pat, pat. When we shined the torch over to see what he was chasing, because we thought, he's probably chasing a mouse or something. No, he'd actually herded the sheep into a really nice ball by running just circles completely around them. No noise, no nibbling, keeping his distance, because he's actually scared of sheep. So he wanted them all in place so he could go around the field.
Just kind of nudging them a little.
No nudging, literally just because
welcome in.
He could give Linford Christie, or I can't think of any newer runners, but he could give them run for their money. He's really got a good turn of speed on him when he gets going. So I think it was literally the fact he was zooming around, and they're like, "What the?" It was a bit like watching was it the Marvel character with the
Flash?
Thank you. Yeah, he was sort of running like Flash would.
Yes,
constantly going. Sit your bum down. Yeah.
Can I ask Christina? Christina, are you actually rolling up a hank by not using a Swift?
I don't have one.
But I don't have a Swift either, and that is a great idea, because I was thinking I better, take it up, but I don't have a Swift. Lina, Rita, hello, my sweetheart.
I rode
back to the goat slip, and now you're sunburned.
That is clever. I did it off the back of a chair, and I've got the spinner that you sit there and twist and it does it up. So I've got half of the gadget, not the whole thing.
Yeah, I have a ball winder, but I don't. Everywhere I try to anchor it, it just falls off. So I just do this.
Something chronic. 2 chairs. If you've got 2 dining chairs and you put the seats together, sometimes that works. And if you need to extend the gap, then you just put a couple of cushions between it. That sometimes helps, but I've only really balled one hank, and then I found out that I was allergic to merino wool, so not fun.
And superwash merino? Are you allergic to superwash merino as well?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a superwash. I was really lucky. It was a really lovely gift I'd been given, and when I went to hank it up, my hands felt like they dried out. They weren't dry at all. But it made my hand sort of go like that, and it was really got really uncomfortable. I ended up having to take some antihistamines, soaking my hands. It took me 2.5 hours to do the hank, because I thought, well, I can't leave it half not done really, so I had to do it. Yeah, so I wound it up and then sent it back to the lady that sent it to me, because I'd rather give it back so that they can use it rather than having it sit on the shelf where I'm never going to use it.
Yeah.
She did say, "Oh, gift it out," and I was like, "Well, I don't feel right gifting that because it's not something that I purchased personally."
Ashley, is that for that little doggy next to her? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Want to see me run around the entire world? Want to see me do it again? Is that it? What is that? Hello, hello, Ivy. Says,
Ivy.
are you doing some zoomies in your chair? You see, okay, there is zoom, 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 zoom. What? Want to see me run around in the entire world? Want to see me do it again? Hello, Miguel. I said hello. You must watch my short video on the roosters. I thought of you. Hey, are they doing a? Are they doing that? Chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she says, "I'll speak to my
I thought I recognised it. Sunflower saying it's from The Big Bang Theory.
Yes, it was for the dog. Yes, but it wasn't for me because I'm not going to go zoom. It's not the wool; it's the chemicals from the superwash process or the dye process that you're reacting to. Soak in vinegar, water, and rinse may help.
I was really lucky. I had the hand dyer on my Facebook page already because I've been talking to the hand dyer about possibly buying some of their wool, or at least nicking a little bit, because like just so that I could sit there and play with it in my hands, because I know that I have an issue with the cheap wool from Aldi. Because I knew that the Aldi cakes that they get these large cakes, and I bought some and I just thought that was just the way it was. But then of course I went on to acrylic and never got that reaction again. So then when I got this merino, and I was lucky enough to have them on my Facebook, so I fired them over a message saying, "Can you give me the chemical breakdown on the back of your packets, please, and how what did you use to rinse it and all this sort of stuff," so that I could see if it was either one of the chemicals in the dye, or whether it was the laundry detergent or something. I was hoping it was the laundry detergent, but it wasn't, and we worked it all the way back, and it was in fact the wool.
Oh wow!
Content. Yeah, so
Fairy Trends it is genius of her. Yes, but now so you don't use superwash merino ever, or any wool because of the allergy?
Well, don't get me wrong, I've used the Aldi stuff in the past and I tolerated it, right? Because I knew no better at that point. Now I don't bother buying it at all. I'm one of these. If I bought it, I have to use it, or gift it away.
Oh yes.
But yes, and now, yes, as Yana, as she says, sorry, some of the Aldi acrylic cakes are very scratchy. That was also an issue as well. And not only that, if you make anything in the UK using the Aldi yarn, you can't get the certification you need so that when you sell it, or if you try and sell the item made out of that yarn, you can't get all the lists and everything. So don't bother buying it if you're planning to flog your wares, because there's all new laws and everything coming in regards to UK CE testing.
I'm trying to think of the name now, but there is a kind of wool that I'm allergic to. I've made myself a knitted sweater before, but it came like this neck, which means it didn't touch my neck, and I would wear a polo neck, and it wouldn't come down further than because it shouldn't touch my skin, but it's nice and I'm trying to think of the name, but I can't think of the name now. But it's always on the tip of my tongue. It's fluffy looking.
Angora? No, Angora's rabbit, isn't it?
There's another that's close to. If I hear it, I'll know. I have a friend who has the reaction to all the synthetics. He loves getting homemade sweaters. Wow. I know someone who had a baby. Mohair. That's the one, Rita. Mohair. That one. I tell you, that one. I look at it. I love it. Make no mistake. But I'm sad that I can't wear it.
Yeah, I must admit, I've got some cheap mohair. I haven't bothered using it as
cheap
yet.
Mohair? What? You've got some cheap mohair? Did you just say cheap mohair? Is mohair cheap?
Well, I got mystery bags, and in these mystery bags, I got I can't think of the name of the company. It's Papaya. That's it, Papaya, and they relabel Mandela. Basically, it's like relabeled Mandela, and he says that's what's in the packet. Whether it is or not is another matter. But that's what they said it was. But it was a misprinted label batch, which was why it was so cheap.
I've
got some. It looks like Liam's been laying on some wool, like on some other yarn of some sort. She's got hairs here, there, and everywhere. So.
Oh yes. No.
Where are we?
No, that's not nice.
I'm glad that I'm not
if you have
allergic to a lot of fibers, but I am allergic to a lot of foods. So I can touch the wool, but I can't
eat nothing.
I can't drink some of the tea. So that's why I like rooibos tea, is because it doesn't have any like berries or citrus or anything in it that's gonna give me that similar feeling.
Yeah.
She says if you have a rustic fiber, always color match with a fiber that is next to the skin tone. Knit the parts that will touch your neck and wrists with the soft yarn, and the body with the rustic. Wear a long sleeve under it so to protect your body. Yeah, I think that's what I did.
It explains now. Now I know that I'm allergic to it. It does explain why my nan's knits were always so freaking itchy, because you couldn't put anything underneath because it was such a thick fabric that she used to make, and you'd boil.
Yes.
And you put it on and everywhere would itch, and you take it off and you've got all these red marks where you've been scratching. But you had to wear it at least once a year so she could see you wearing it. But
just that once.
I
must admit,
I live in the roll necks normally, so putting it over the top's not too bad. But when it comes to having to handle it to wash it and stuff like that, I may as well just make it in something that I know I can touch, whatever.
True.
You know, with that jeepers, now I forgot the name already. That yarn I just said that I'm allergic to. I can touch it with my palms, right?
Yeah.
But if it touches me anywhere else, it itches. So me knitting a sweater for myself was no problem. But to wear it here around my neck area, it couldn't do the.
Yeah, that's one of my trigger zones, is like the neck.
I'm heading off here, Margaret, just now. Don't you worry. I'm over my time already. I'm glad I can have wool. But alpaca mohair is mohair. That's the one. That's the culprit. Giving me the itchy dance, just as dogs do that too. Now I feel I've been close to a dog. Yes, absolutely.
Just a quick one. Shay, if you want some more information on what I was saying about the Aldi yarn, honey, pop over to my channel. Sorry to nick one of your subbies there. Pop over to the channel, send me off a message, and I'll give you as much detail as I can.
I always say, if anybody comes up on my panel, right, they're doing me a favor. That you're doing me a favor, you're doing me a service. I appreciate it. I don't mind at all how much plugging you do. Plug away.
You know me though, I'm cheeky. It's like, I'm nicking one.
No,
I'll send her back later.
But I'm saying it for anybody to hear. If you come up on my panel, plug away. I have no objection, because I feel you're doing me a favor. And the least I can do is to say, tell us about your channel. I mean, to me, what is the point of saying, come up, but you're not allowed to say anything about your channel? Speak the words. Get it out there. So to me, it's so 100% fine, which is why I think it's a great opportunity for people to advertise themselves, is to come up on a live stream. And definitely when I drop the link, it's like fair game. Who can get there first? It's like, get there.
I haven't
seize
found
the
that
opportunity. Hey, that's what I love to see and hear what you guys are up to and things that you're doing on your channel. So yes. Oh, there you are. There you are. Right? Did you go and tune everything on the stove now? Is it ready for? No, it can't be ready for supper. You've gone past lunch. You're between lunch and supper because it's about 2 o'clock by you, Veronica.
Yes. No, I'm in. I had to go check the clothes because I'm clean clothes, and yesterday, I'm just kind of clean clothes, clean the house, just So I'm in.
Yes, you've got people living there, so they have clothes that needs to be washed. That's how it works.
Yes.
When you're working with people, even.
My channel name
I want to make sure I'm
Crazy Poppy Lady.
Yes.
Sorry.
I mean, if someone can drop the Crazy Poppy Ladies link, that would be grand.
Because I don't.
Yes, no, that would be fantastic.
So.
I mean, yeah, I love it. Oh, that little doggy looks so beautiful. You know what is on my bucket list is to have 2 small. Let me not say that too loud. 2 small doggies. I mean, the rest of my life is still ahead.
No, not 2 small ones. They're trip hazards, and you end up wearing them as slippers. If you're going to get a dog, if you're over 5'4", you want a big size dog, so you don't have to bend down.
Yeah, but now you see, you know, I've had big and I've had small. Small dog, small food, small food. So, big dog, big food, big food. So it's about food management. And the thing is, they have to be taken out and in and out and in. And yes, so what I want for the small dogs is if you have a dog inside, they are very good security, especially these little ones here. If there's someone where they shouldn't be, and that's about it, So yeah. So and to make sure that's right. Hello, Rosie. How are you doing? Small dogs are easier to grab and bring. That is exactly. When our German Shepherd, something happened to the German Shepherd, I said to my husband, that dog is so big. For me to pick up that dog is like, wow.
Well, this one, he's not that big.
That one's not that big. That one might not be that big.
Up. They can't see you fully. Come here. Without flashing.
There you go.
Stand up.
I'm reporting those.
Okay, that's a good size. I mean, you're not the tallest girl, and you can pick up that dog, so that's good. That's about the size of Veronica's little dog. No, isn't it, Veronica?
As I said, because of the mix, he's the size of a male collie with the features of the German Shepherd. So, of course, when you say German Shepherd, you think decent height, hip height type dog, like big and chunky. And then when you think of a collie, you think more, a little bit smaller, sort of thigh height, and that's what he is.
Yes. Thank you, Ashley, for dropping the link there. Miguel, I could probably have some chickens because this property that we are renting, the back is big enough to put 2 houses on, and there's nothing there, right? So it takes my husband 3 hours to mow that lawn because it's that big. So you can probably do that, and it is on my bucket list to have some chickens one day. And I mean, I shared it on my private Facebook page. This lady it was a 20-minute video, and it says, "You are now free." And it was so inspirational. I showed it to my elderly neighbor, and your small dogs will eat your baby chickens. Oh no, Sunflower, don't. Ooh, goodness me, no. They better not. They better not.
They won't, but they would nick the eggs, because the eggs, dogs absolutely love chicken eggs. It's meant to be very, very.
Yeah, but now I will definitely have them in a how do you say?
In a coop, in a run.
Yes, in a safe place that nothing can get to them. from top or below. You know, so definitely.
Well, that's the thing at the moment is it's like over here there's a lot of people that are putting rescue chickens up. So it's like not battery farmed as such, but the chickens have finished their end of laying life. And then the farmer's going, well, I'm going to give them to KFC, like, or another.
So it's only this
place.
So if you buy that chicken, you're getting a sports model. Is that how they say it?
No, it's run down, isn't it? It's an old banger.
I literally just watched video about a small dog. Oh goodness, I wouldn't be able to stomach that. Just finished watching Jada and Stitches live now, weaving ends from my African flower motif. Ooh, Rosie is working. I saw your corner to corner blankets, and the one she's doing a graph can, and the other one is it looked like a scrap can Afghan. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Rosie, let me see if you have not got a range. You can, I'm going to give you a range, and then you can drop your link, because the stuff that she works on is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Rosie, you can try and just drop your link there. I'm going to be out of here in, where is it? Less than 10 minutes. There you go. Thank you, Lulu.
Thank you, Lulu.
Please do check out the Puppy Lady.
Bye, Rita.
Oh,
I can't help
Bye,
it.
Rita.
People,
Bye, darling.
butcher the old laying egg. Those people would not like me. We butcher the old laying chickens for chicken broth. Goodness. Listen, the way you put it sounds terrible, but I mean, probably anybody that buys chicken to eat is also guilty. So, I mean, it's the way of life, eh? Bye, Ashen, everybody in the chat. I have to go now. Rita Pacheco, my sweetheart.
Oh dear.
Okay, let me see if I can do it for you. It is, I think the way you do it is this way. I'll do it for you. There we go. Copy, paste, ta da ta ta. Yeah, you know what? The drop thing doesn't work for me, and I didn't realize how it works until I went to Kelly's channel, and that it actually works. I must find out how I can do it. I tried to see a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
you had to put a link and a link in a specific asking you for that link, and that link is what for the drop. But yeah, you had to it's a show tutorial. It's a lady. It's like maybe 2 minutes. The tutorial that she show you how you can do that. Put that drop for
but now, if you know where that tutorial is, can you not send it to me in Messenger or in email or something? Because I tell you, because I looked this tutorial, that tutorial, and I end up so confused that I thought, okay, wait, let me not do anything now if I'm not sure. But I love the way Kemi's was set up so that if you type drop, that it would actually bring, because I would like that if someone types that in the chat, because I feel if someone comes and attends my live stream, give a thumbs up, give a comment. That's what you want, isn't it? Engagement. And I would like to reward the person by saying, if you have a channel, they should be able to drop their link and say, you know, join my family if you want.
Yeah. That's good in some aspects, but of course you've got the grow channels, which are actually technically banned. Stop licking me hands. Are technically banned by YouTube, the grow channels, because they're not actually as helpful as some people do believe they are.
Yes. Yes.
And so you've got to be really careful in regards to the links, because if we all had the opportunity to do it, there would be some of us out here, like the early people that have got really, really small channels. We're talking like under probably 100 that are just starting out, that don't know the real etiquette behind everything.
Yeah.
They'd be jumping around on everybody's lives, spending 2 to 3 minutes there at most, drop the link and move on to the next.
Okay.
So you'd have it sort of, you could have the worst case scenario is where you end up with no actual chat content, or you'd have is back-to-back links. So I can see why they.
And I want to say sometimes people, they just come to the chat and drop the link and go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
have
pretty
to
much
comment
what
and
you're
you
saying.
support the chat, not just only comment and drop your link for your channel.
Mhm.
Yes, you know,
Yeah.
that's you know, like I said, my channel is for, you can comment and you have video content on the YouTube channel, use Pussy C, and they will, my moderators, they will drop the link for you. But what we ask you to comment in here and be in the chat and enjoy in the chat, not just comment and say drop and go.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not fair. I want to say that's not fair.
No.
You know.
Okay,
When I
I
first
agree
started
with
my live,
you.
I had someone coming in doing that. So at the moment, I've only got one mod on my channel because I'm lucky if I get
Yes.
10 people come into my lives because of the times I need to have them. So I haven't got the ability for people to drop their links, and bless it, I'm never 100%
Yes.
sure if my mods are going to be around to be able to do it. So, or should I say my mod?
Yes.
So because of that, I don't normally offer it as such, but normally I'll sort of go, right, pop over to so-and-so's channel, or so-and-so's just started up, do that, do this, do that. Or
Yes.
9 out of 10 times, if it's a regular person, I'll stick their link in the description box once the live's over and done with. Because of course that's when I can edit. So if I've spoken about something on a live, normally if you go back to it, there'll be a link to whatever it is, sort of in the description box after the fact.
Yeah. What you say is true, but it's just I haven't thought about it, which is why I just thought I ended up being so confused watching all the tutorials that I thought, let me just leave it, because at the moment I have mods, X amount of mods, and they can drop a link if somebody wants to. Thank you, Miguel. I've got another device here where I can just go click and thank you. But reporting is perfect. Perfect. I'm back, says Vicky. Hello, my sweetheart.
Well, when I see those popping up, that's what I normally do. I'll hit the report and report it for whatever the content is that they're putting out, and then block them. But of course, I don't know if I'm a mod on your channel, so I don't know whether I can.
I'm sure. You type something again. Can you type something, Poppy? Can you type something?
Can I type? Okay, I'll just jump.
Can
over.
I type? You can say hello in the chat so I can see if you are. I think maybe you are. I'm not sure.
No, I'm
there
still in grey, darling. It'll be up. It'll pop up to us in a few moments.
Okay, I've given you a blue dress. You can twirl in your blue dress.
Ooh,
I find that if I mean, I only make people that I trust moderators.
Yeah,
and
it takes me a long time to trust.
If they are, it's good for when these uninvited people come, that there are so many people with,
yeah. So
you know, anyway.
No, it takes me a while to trust, and then of course it's trying to get everybody on the same time zone, so it makes life. There I am.
Right.
So it makes life a little bit easier.
They check out Miguel and his chickens, says Rita. Thank you, Rita. You're a sweetheart.
Thank you, Rita.
She says some people may do that, but some people are busy working and can't stay, but they will come back later when they have more time. Yes. Yeah, well, you know, we do what we can. We do what we can.
Whereas
so
quite a lot of the time I'll come into a chat and I say, it's my standard, I think you lot have all noticed, I'll say hello to whoever the live is and then go, hello everybody else in chat with a smiley face. And then I go quiet, and it's not because I've left, it's because I've picked up my hook. And then I have to put it down and then pull up my screen to try and type something with one finger that takes forever.
Oh, you know, in some people's lives, what they do, they tell you can drop your link, just put drop one time. They in a specific one time, because sometimes people they just drop again too many times. It's only your channel. Okay, I mean, it's nothing wrong, but you can come. You know, if you're playing, you can be in the chat. You cannot be in the chat, but you know you can be part of the chat, but just drop one time. You can have one time to drop your link. That's it. I mean, it can be maybe works better, you know.
Something else I've done lately when I'm setting up my live is make it so that only members can comment. That has stopped the need to have block.
I
all I have to do is say it every now and then. Oh, by the way, if it's not working, it's because you haven't hit subscribe.
Yeah, mine is.
And then
of
course,
if they decide for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
right.
If they subscribe,
that's right, Sunita.
You can then block them easier.
And I think it's good etiquette to build a friendship first before one would do that, you know. So she says, Cindy says, I'm so thankful for everyone else who has trusted me. I love helping others, and being a moderator allows me to help others. Truly appreciate your love and trust. Yes, the thing is, you see, yes, Rosie, that's good because your channel is growing. The thing is, some people, I think there's a lot of ignorance as well, you know, and not etiquette. Is that etiquette? Is that how the? I know how to spell it in English, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it in English.
You're fine. I know what you mean. I can't
because in Afrikaans you say etiquette. Yes.
Yeah, etiquette. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm English and I can't spell it.
That's why she said it there. There's a little. I know it's yes. There's a little different way of pronouncing, but yes, but you get what that's as long as you get what I mean. But I think if people have good manners, they're in any way going to hesitate before they ask, because you wouldn't come to someone's house and treat it like your own house anyway. Physically, I mean physically. Yeah. If I would physically visit your house, I'm not going to say, okay, I'm going to make myself some coffee. Where's your? Open the fridge for milk and put the cat out.
You might be a little bit different because you're a guest the first time you come round. If you actually choose to come back again, you can make your own coffee and make me one as well because I'm too busy crafting.
Yeah, but that's the point. You get to know if the person gives you.
So that's what it's like. The door was out. The door's unlocked. People used to walk in, shout, "It's only me," and you'd be like, "Right, we'll put kettle on then," and they'd go off, put a kettle on, and you might have only met them twice. But they were like new neighbours. But no, I fully get what you mean. It was like when I first came to yours and V's lives, I would sit very tentative and I'd say a little something and I'd be like, I've just got a pattern that's been released. Do I tell them or not? Wait and see what you were talking about and then see if it was a bit cheeky, but see if it would drop into conversation rather than pushing it out there.
The thing is about being subtle and being polite. I think people very quickly pick up if someone is polite or not, you know, if they have good intentions. So, yeah, definitely. Hello, Joni. Without my posting my link, my channel wouldn't grow at all because I don't do live yet. It's not the end. But yes, I try to honor the community's host wishes. If they say no, then I don't. Yes. There you go. I wanted to say something about Veronica. Yes, Veronica, when I attend Veronica's live stream, of course, there is no such thing as saying hello and picking that hook up again. Just forget it. I have made peace with that because she keeps me so busy in that live stream. I'm typing. Like today, I was in DIY's live stream, but the power was going off. So I had to do my hair. So I'm sitting there with a brush in each, and I just happened to see she's live. But I blind type, okay? So I can't see what I type. I know where to position my hands, and then I blind type because that was my job. So I said to them, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read your comments. I know what I'm typing, but I can't see what you're typing. So if I miss a comment, so sorry. I don't know.
Hi,
and I thought to myself, I wonder if they believe me. If they think, okay, but we can see you typing, but now you say you don't have your glasses on. But I thought, okay, I'm not going to explain now because time is running out. The power is going to go out, and I'm going to sit here with a brush here and a brush here. And yeah, so I just said, I wasn't even going to explain that I'm blind typing. I just said, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see you. Well, I thought, okay, when I go live, I'll explain why I could see them. I could see what I'm typing.
Yeah, because that was with me. The tongue hanging out and one finger and trying to remember the way. Because for me, with the dyslexia, if I'm half asleep, my spelling is ridiculously bad. I could probably spell in another language that I've never seen before better than what I could in English. Sort of scenario is it can be really bad. So there have been, I got kicked off of one lady's channel because she thought I'd actually been hacked. And because it was midnight and it's dark and I'm trying to type, and what I was trying to be cheeky, and this lady was used to me being quite tongue-in-cheek cheeky. So I was being cheeky, but the spelling was so off that she honestly thought I'd been hacked, so blocked me from the channel. Not just from the chat, from her channel. So I had to put a video out on my channel saying, no, it was me, can I please come back? Because I thought it was the only way, because it's pointless me sending her a message, because once you think someone's hacked, they're hacked. It's the only way to do it was to visually put a video out going, I've not been hacked, I was just being daft.
But you know, my Jessica writes phonetically, and so does my husband. So when they write each other a message on the fridge, because there's a white board on the fridge door where you write up what you need, and I would go and stand there and see something, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is. So I leave it, because then I ask my husband, and he'll read it. I said I would never.
If you need it translated, send me a picture. Because I will do phonetic.
The thing is, they both. She knows that my husband can't read Afrikaans. He understands it to a degree, but he can't read it. And she must write in English if she wants her dad to buy her something. So she writes phonetically in English. So I'm like, what is that thing you want him to buy? And then she'll tell me what it is. But it's because you say it was late at night. I want to say, for Jessica, any time of the day, it's like, what was that? So now what she does is when she's with Oma, she'll send me voice notes. Then a voice note will come through. This is the third voice note because I keep falling over my words. But it's the first one I get. But it's the third attempt. She says, Oma is sitting here smiling broadly because she can't figure out why I'm stumbling over my words like that. Which is why she rather prefers to write, because then she can read it and correct herself. But then I can't always make out what is she saying. So anyway, but it's funny, you know, so doesn't need to. There we go. Sheila, you're amazing. Anybody else need watch hours or new neighbors, says Sheila? If you need watch hours, you must tell me, because I've been running 3 playlists.
You've been running my playlist. I'm so thankful you've been doing that for me, darling.
Yes. Yours and then 2 others I've been running for about 3 days. What is lovely is if someone has a lot of content, because then you can just press play.
You can play and then
away.
the replay. Yeah.
On my playlist, I used to have it set up so it was called a mega playlist, and you just click that, because I used to drop that every video I made went into one of these mega playlists, but it started getting a bit too much because then you couldn't find anything else. So, but
I just go to that play all. I just press the play all. Margie's Crafty Corner, I will I'm putting you on my list, Margie's, because I think your family, Margie, is growing, but I know we struggle with the hours. Crafty Corner.
That's the problem. I don't know what the new sign-up-y type rule is anymore. I know when I joined up, I had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. What?
It's still, because remember, I said Katrine gave me the idea to start a new. She said she was going to start, and what she said in the chat, my previous live stream was, I think I must start the channel just to support all the others. And that stuck with me, and I thought, hey, I've been sitting with a channel name for a while. I'm going to do it. And I did it. So, Veronica, if you see that OMGoodness is subscribed to your Spanish channel, it's moi. OMGoodness. But I'm not walking around the YouTube streets anonymously. I mean, in my About page, I did put there, hello, this is my name, I live here. So if you think, who's this? You just go to my About page. It says who I am. I'm not trying to be strange. But, now what did she say? Okay, now the story left me now. Anyway, I've got, it's around here, buzzing.
In my house, we've got our main TV. I can put YouTube on the TV, but we've purposely not signed it into any accounts. So then I can watch a channel on the telly and then watch.
But there's a word for it.
Video on my tablet
Incognito.
and then respond. Yeah. So you'll 9 out of 10 times if I'm on, I've got you on 2 devices, one under Crazy Poppy Lady and then one just as a visitor. Just solely, so that gives you double the amount of watch hours. But it also means then that although I'm watching you on the telly, I can comment using the tablet.
Now you see, if I'm on the tab, if I have Veronica, which is often on a Thursday night, she's on my big screen. But now you see, I can see her, but I can't see what anybody's typing. So I need a phone in my lap so I can type because I can see her, but I can't see the chat.
I've had it a couple of times when I was watching Reggie. It's popped up.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
And it's popped up, and I clicked it, so it on the side of the telly it will run down. But it looks really strange on there, and you don't get every comment. If you do it that way.
I just say when I'm on my phone, I'm going to miss comments because when you type on your phone, the screen goes darker, and you can only see what you type. What I do like is the predictive text that comes up because I don't have to type every letter. Anyway,
my predictive text gets me in so much trouble when I actually manage to spell something correctly and it corrects it to the autosave that I put on 3 months prior when I didn't get it right.
Yep. I call mine auto cucumber because it's not autocorrect. It messes everything up. Everything. It does me no good.
We also appreciate you. Thank you for sharing out my videos. Plus, a huge thanks to everyone helping me reach my goal. Reach beyond 500 and more. Oh, yes. That's right, Rosie. I do it the same way.
Whatever we watch hours or, and I can share it in my community tab, just email me or an Instagram and I will put it. It's not cost me anything, and put it in my community tab. It just, and say, just go and join and that's not cost me anything. I just put it in there and who like to join, that's free, Yep. So, yeah. And
she says, I cannot type on my phone. Buttons are too small. I do a lot better on my desktop, hoping to get a new laptop soon. Yeah, the only time I battle is when the nails get too long. Then I'm like, rather go one by one, or move or file, or fix. We don't want to get wrong messages. Oh, wrong messages, terrible.
Mine is just letters run the wrong way. As long as the first and the last letter's all right, you can normally guess it.
Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm going to be heading out of here, and I want to say thank you to all 3 ladies and everyone that came up because you encouraged me because I was thinking, my Linda is not here. What am I going to do? But I thought, okay, wait. I know the people in the chat are so kind. So I'm going to just rely on them to just come up and free. So I was so pleasantly surprised when they just pop up, and I'm like, yes, we're gonna full house party. I was using the TV to watch videos. I use the phone. Oh yes, sweetie. Take care, everyone. My sweet Maribel.
Hi, darling. Thank you for having me.
This weekend, I think I'll be watching lives if I can. I'll be doing my GrannySquare sweater. I might be wearing it with Kelly on Monday. I like to think of it as a retro Monday. I just love anything retro so much. The colors is just out there. Anyway, thank you, everyone.
Christina, I'll have to send you the link for the video. I've got a book that I think you would like.
Well, thank you, Ursula, for having me today.
I'll fire you over the link in a little bit once I found it.
You can email it to me, or you can. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I think I've got you on Facebook.
Just message it to me. Yeah. Oh, she wants to dance before
everyone in the chat. Bye, Ursula.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, Veronica. V. Thank you for coming up, V. I want to say thank you. Hey, I so appreciate that you come up. I appreciate
it. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Next time. Can you see the appreciation is growing on my heart here? Can you see? All, it's blossoming here on my heart. All the appreciation. Really, really, really.
See you Saturday.
Okay, so let's dance to Sheila. Okay, so I'm going to dance.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Dance, and then we play out with our Square Squad members. Mwah. Thank you, Veronica, my sweetheart. Thank you to everybody that came. You really, really encouraged me because, you know, to me, it's that time of the month. So my mood was a little bit down and my body was a bit aching. And I thought, no. All I know is that whenever I hang out with my Yoni friends, I do feel better. So I have to do it. So let's just dance, get our jingle, get those shoulders moving. Get the shoulders moving. Hey! Thank you, Sheila. And may that come back to you 100-fold. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Okay, well, another dance. A dance for Sunflower Ashley. Oh. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to hit the get out of here button. Join my live tonight, says Rosie. Yes, they will join your live stream. There you go. Where is she? Let me see. Rosie Crochet, exclamation 29. Well, those of you who have connected with Rosie will be notified when she goes live. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I so appreciate it. So let's say a shout out to my Square Squad members. Join them. Get connected and stay connected. Very important. So, okay, bye-bye, everybody. Mwah. Wait, no, not that one. This one.